What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Get up and at 'em. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. I don't understand this situation, really. To me, this is kind of an alien situation to me. I don't really understand the vitriol of what they're doing as when it comes to Russ. And it's baffling to me because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Russell Westbrook is one of the best players in your league. Why are you trying to get rid of Russell Westbrook? So when you see that happen, you're going to automatically question the position other people was taking against Russ. Russ averaged, 16 points? Almost 16 points, 7 assists. Like, what are we doing? 16 and 7 is not good in the league? What are we saying here? Now, they try to make Russell Westbrook a problem. Russell Westbrook isn't a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ask yourself why. Why would someone think it would be a great idea to put Russell Westbrook in that boat? Whose idea was it to say Russell Westbrook is the problem? And why would that be the case? Has anybody ever thought about that? Why would that be the case? Why would they want to put Russell Westbrook in that predicament? Who's making those decisions? Somebody is pulling the strings. Why would that be the case? See, that's what I'm talking about when people are not hearing it right. They don't want anybody with any type of modern anything to say about nothing. They want everything to be nice and quiet. That's all they care about. Russell Westbrook is the quintessential cornerstone of point guards. He was a scoring point guard, a transitional player that didn't fit the mold. Of what was going on around him But he knew, just like I knew, this was going to come to a head. But he never knew how LeBron James was in real life. He couldn't believe it. And I don't blame him. See, the thing is Russ never believed this was going to be his fate. He never knew what up LeBron James really is. He never knew that. He never knew, like, everything they said about this guy is true. He never anticipated that. And they created a negative angle when it came to Westbrook. Westbrook did not have a negative thing about him said or done until he got to the Lakers. Let me tell you that again. Is the reason why we'll even take it further than that. Russell Westbrook was so beloved. Adam Silver loved Adam. I mean, he loved Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook had all of these ideas for charity foundations. He's one of the most charitable people you've ever known. Every teammate has told you one thing particular that they love about him. They said, hey, this guy Russ is there every single time. Every single time. He is there. Silver Slipper State dropping the ball. Yeah, he saved their ass plenty of times. One of these superstar players pulled out of a charity obligation. Russell Westbrook stepped up with his organization, got his people together, and saved the NBA's ass plenty of times. This guy, LeBron James, has done nothing. Okay, if he done something, it would be haunting. He's done nothing in LA. Russ is always doing charity work. Whenever there's a tragedy, Russ is the first one there. First one off the bus is Russ.
Today, they're spending the day with mentors focused on building confidence and teamwork.
Brooke is live in South LA's Grand Mastrity Park neighborhood where Russell Westbrook back on the court, giving campers a day they will forever remember. Hi, Brooke.
Hey there, yes, it's a really exciting day as you can see these kind of smiling faces here. It is all about the kids this morning. Russ has been doing this for more than a decade. Here he is over here to talk a little bit about this. What's going on? Look, you've been doing this for a long time. Why?
It's important, man. I mean, I grew up in the city. It's my park, Jesse Owens Park. Inner city is the most important, and I love giving back to the kids, to the community as much as I can, and for free. Summertime, parents need somewhere for the kids to go. Basketball is a great place to be able to meet friends, to be able to learn, have some fun, and no better place to do it but here.
Yeah, what are they going to learn today?
A lot of things. I think basketball is one part, but I do think a lot of things of just understanding, being able to meet, communicate, talk to each other, learn some new things about basketball, the fundamentals, which is great.
So, look, I want to touch on that because I feel like you're kind of known as, the fun guy on the team. There's always videos. You get along with all the teammates. They're joking with you. They're having fun with you, or you're joking with them. How do you teach that type of, team player mentality, team building skill?
I think it's important to instill confidence in them. I think at a young age, you want to be able to have ultimate confidence, leave the house, be able to make mistakes, and then to me that leads to you just being yourself, being free, having fun, and I think that's what we want to teach the kids today.
Tomorrow you're moving to Altadena just to give back to the kids in that community there. It's incredibly important. I think everybody has been doing little things just to kind of acknowledge that we haven't forgotten about them. That's important to you.
It's very important, man. I think it was such a tragic time, not just for the world, but obviously for Altadena itself, for different parts of California, and I think it's important to keep pouring back into those kids, those communities, to make sure that they instilling the confidence in them to keep going, moving forward. And I think basketball is the best way to do that.
I love that. Okay, I'll let you go because I know when you walk in the room, the kids start itching.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, all right. That's awesome. So they're getting started. It's going to be a really great morning for these kids out here. I'm really excited for them. We're going to be here all morning chatting with everybody here who is making this happen. Russ's thing is his community and giving back and just kind of acknowledging the needs of the kids in LA, the kids who love LA, because we all love LA. I'll send things back to you all in the
game
studio.
time. They're ready to go.
This way, I'm getting out the way.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a great experience.
Aw,
Good
that's so
stuff.
special. I love it.
Local kids getting quite a treat. They're getting more than free basketball lessons today. Brooke is showing us how they're spending the day with mentors focused on building confidence and, of course, teamwork. Hi there.
Hey there, yeah, the ultimate mentor. Where is he? There he is. If you see the back of him right there. NBA All-Star, superstar Russell Westbrook, right there. Really the star of this show out here. The kids, he would probably say, are the star of this show, though, to be honest. Just a bunch of kids out here at Jesse Owens Park having the time of their life. Really, I'm watching these drills and I'm like, aren't y'all tired? But they're smiling, they're having a good time, and it's all for a really good cause, something important to Russell. I got to catch up with him a little earlier this morning before they got busy.
I mean, I grew up in the city. It's my park, Jesse Owens Park. Inner city is the most important, and I love giving back to the kids, to the community as much as I can, and for free. Summertime, parents need somewhere for the kids to go. Basketball is a great place to be able to meet friends, to be able to learn, have some fun, and no better place to do it but here.
Yeah, what are they going to learn today?
A lot of things. I think basketball is one part, but I do think a lot of things of just understanding, being able to meet, communicate, talk to each other, learn some new things about basketball, the fundamentals, which is great.
So, look.
Now, why do they have Russ as a bad person? Notice, this man is in the communities. He's going in places where there's tragedy. He's been doing this for over 10 years. So it's not a publicity stunt. He goes back every year. Not, I'm going to send my crew. He's NBA top 75. Now, how is this guy a troublemaker? Where did this narrative come from? Oh, it came from yours truly. See, when he was in Los Angeles, well, let's go back to OKC, his first team. When Russ was there, He chose to stay when Kevin Durant up and left. It was Russ' team. And he got that team to the playoffs. And they were a bad team. Now, nobody hated Russ. They loved Russ when he was at OKC. Y'all hated Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was the problem to y'all. KD, man, he's soft. Russ, soldier. Y'all all chose Westbrook. Soon as Russ goes over to, they had a big three. They had Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, and Russ. Right? That season was a disaster. And after that, they basically was kicking Melo out the league. Just for going to Oklahoma City. Blamed him for everything that happened over in New York. Name KD Cupcake, right? So Russ ended up leaving after everybody else left. Nobody bashed Russ. They was, let Russ go, he can go. Russ leaves. And go where? To the Houston Rockets. Where James Harden plays the best basketball of his career. James Harden played the best defense he's ever played playing with Russ. Let me repeat. James Harden played his best defense he's ever played when he was on the team with Russell Westbrook. He had his most steals, blocks, the whole nine. He's just a way better defender playing with Russ. Then what happens? James Harden is getting ready to move again. So Russ goes to Washington. Everybody's like, why would you go to this loser team? What you going to Washington for? Washington is a dead team. They got Bradley Beal on the team. They still got a guy that haven't panned out due to injuries. And now they got Russ. What did Russ do in Washington? That team got in the play-in with Russ. Bradley Beal had the best season of his life playing with Russell Westbrook. No one said nothing bad about Russ. They didn't blame him in Houston. They didn't blame him in OKC. They didn't blame him in Washington. Only when he joined the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James did Russell Westbrook ever get any blame where it was all Russ? Anytime anything went wrong, it was Russ. It was never, well, he's not fitting the offensive flow. They fired Fogel. LeBron promised he was coming off the ball. I'm coming off the ball. Yep. Yeah, I'm coming off the ball. Yeah, it's Russ. Man, Russ going to be bringing the ball up. Yep. I'm coming off the ball. Yeah, I'm be playing off the ball, man. That's Russ thing now. So they would start the game off, giving the ball to Russ. Then LeBron's bringing the ball up. Then he saw how LeBron was. LeBron was embarrassed because they had DeMar DeRozan signed on the dotted line to be a Laker. And they canceled it at the last minute to get Russ and swallow his massive contract, which cost Jenny Buss $8 million of her personal money. So when Russ is there playing with LeBron, his shot is off. He don't even know why. He's trying shots, they're just not working. And the NBA has a new basketball, Wilson. And he's trying to get adjusted to the new basketball. And his shot is like completely off. Like you've never seen Russell Westbrook shoot this bad in his career. He wasn't he wasn't a great shooter, but his shot wasn't looking like that at all. His shot was looking terrible with the Wilson basketball. So what they decided to do was pull a bait and switch. Russ went and got contact lenses and started putting in his contacts because he's like, maybe I'm not seeing right. So he went and got some contact lenses and started playing in his contact lenses. And so for the first half of the season, they struggled as they were trying to find their way on the team. Russ and LeBron had a disagreement on how this should go. Because he's saying, LeBron, you can't keep snatching guys in and out of the lineup. If you keep snatching guys in and out of the lineup, it's going to ruin how we going to get to build anything if we don't know who's going to be on the court. Guys don't know what they're doing. It was a nightmare. A complete nightmare. So because of Russ' contract, they tried to trade Russ. At the All-Star break, they thought Russ would be gone. Russ was saying bye to everybody. He was mad it wasn't working. They had Carmelo Anthony on the team. Carmelo is like, this is just a nightmare. It ended up being his last time in the league. Melo was averaging 16 points a night coming off the bench. Being Melo. Melo was doing his job. In the second half of the season, Russ goes on the scoring bench. AD gets hurt. LeBron is hurt. Russ is carrying the team. Russ is the reason they make it to even get in the playoff. That was Russ. After that disastrous year, they don't make the play-in. Russ leads the team back. Russ had one bad first half with the Lakers. Russ' numbers was the highest of any player on the team from the second half on. More than LeBron, AD, anybody on the team. All his numbers shot up. Jenny Buss said if he played every game. Then all y'all said, Russ is bad. Russ is terrible. How was Russ terrible? Everywhere he went, he produced. Then he went to the Los Angeles Clippers. They loved Russ. Everybody on the team got hurt. Russ was there. Russ went to the playoffs, put on a performance against Denver. But here's a scenario that people don't understand. Mike Malone wanted to get Russell Westbrook. Despite all the bad negative press by people like this guy here, who believes everything he reads from the media, and this is how they get suckers all the time, they sat up there. A man who averaged a triple-double for like 3 straight years in the NBA. Something your boy LeBron could never do. All he know how to do is jump on stacked teams or build stacked teams so he can mess it all up. Now, let's get into perspective what's really going on. Now, what's really transpiring is this, and they're not talking about it. In Denver, Mike Malone hates LeBron James' guts. So this was a perfect combination. You got the coach that hates LeBron James' guts. You got Russell Westbrook. He was not going to believe any of that nonsense that they said about Russell Westbrook. He remembered the Westbrook that played against him. He remembers that guy with that kind of fire. He needs that on the Denver Nuggets, who could bring that kind of leadership to a team, and felt Jamal Murray still needs some maturing. Even though they had won an NBA championship, he was still kind of immature in his ways. Him and Nikola Jokic needed somebody with veteran leadership to get them motivated. And once they won the championship, he didn't want them to become complacent and be like, hey, we won already, coach, and just fall apart. So he was driving even harder the second time around. So the second time around was even worse. So when he gets to Denver, they rolling with Russ. Russ is in the lineup playing with Murray. They are rolling. Then Here comes the problem. Jamal Murray feels that, and so does the Joker, that Russ is taking too many shots. Russ is not moving the ball enough. And when the Joker wants the ball back, he wants it at a certain time. And Russ is going all the way into the basket. He wants the ball kicked back out to him. They have a meeting about this. Russ does not snap on the team at all. He talks very calm, just like he always talks. And the coach is doing the yelling. Mike Malone is chastising Joker and pretty much Murray and the rest of the team. Like, Russ is starting, and he is your teammate. If he's struggling, it's your job to help him not struggle, just like anybody else on the team. This is what being a team is about. This is how we won, remember? This is how it goes. So, I mean, Mike Malone kind of really laid into Murray and Joker for not being really good leaders. He started to really get fiery, and him and Joker relationship kind of soured, but mostly with Murray. Murray kind of felt like, I'm a star and you treat me like I'm trash, and you love Westbrook more than me, and I brought a championship here. Russ, it hadn't brought anything yet. So Murray and him really was having some conflict with how Russ' style is hurting his style. He think Russ should come off the bench. And he's saying, I'm the coach. I make that decision on who comes off the bench. So all of this turmoil is going on with the team, right? And basically in collusion with the assistant coach, who didn't agree with the head coach. He was more in line with what Joker and them was saying. So they fired Mike Malone abruptly through the middle of the season. And immediately after the firing, Russell Westbrook was moved to the bench. He knew his time in Denver was limited. He knew he was on his way out because Mike Malone is the guy that wanted him. I'm letting y'all know the truth because everybody else don't know the truth, and they just going to go around here and spread these lies. Okay? Mike Malone wanted Russell Westbrook. Wasn't Joker, wasn't Murray, it was Mike Malone. And LeBron's media kept bashing Russ. Russ wasn't the problem. Those players got lethargic, lazy, and didn't care. Plus, they lost the key components that helped them, like Bruce Brown. They lost a lot of defensive players that they had on the bench that helped them get over the edge. They weren't the same team no more. Plus, mentally, they weren't hungry for it no more. And Russ was bringing that hunger and that balance back to the team because he hadn't won. That's what Mike Malone's goal was, to keep them hungry. Of course, Russ is a real one, but Russ has always been a real one. Austin Reeves told you, my favorite teammate was Russell Westbrook. He had COVID. The whole team left him behind. LeBron didn't check on Austin Reeves. Russ said, hey, I got a guy here in this town. He'll get you some food. He'll make sure you straight. Everything, you're good. He made sure he was good. Now, LeBron's media has made it almost impossible for Russ to get a job. So Russ, because they had to talk to Russ, because Russ would not shake hands with LeBron. He would go off the court every time LeBron wants to shake hands with everybody. He just gets out of the way He would not deliberately not shake hands with LeBron. Can't stand him. So Adam Silver said, Russ, be the bigger guy. You know, it's taken away from the game. Whatever differences, you guys do not have to be friends or hang out, but on television, it's just bad sportsmanship, and it makes it look bad for us. Come on, Russ. Shake LeBron's hand. You know, you don't have to embrace and be friends, you know, but this is a sport, and we want to preach this to the kids. So Adam Silver did that after seeing that game where Russ went off the court when everybody's getting ready to do the jump ball. Because LeBron comes out there, he's shaking everybody's hand. Russ moves out of the way, so it wouldn't even be a question of him trying to shake his hands. He don't want nothing to do with LeBron. Knew he was a phony from playing with him. Saw all the phony things he did and what he said to people. What he did to Pat Bev. Pat Bev wanted off the team. Pat Bev was like, let me go. Y'all can just let me go, Bron. I'm out. Just get rid of me. But yet, Pat Bev will sit up there and be Bron is the best in the world. LeBron is the best teammate in the world, bro. And it's crazy to me. But Russ, yeah, LeBron's a fake. He saw it firsthand. He didn't know till he played with him. He had all this respect for LeBron till he played for him and was like, it was you all along. Every time you saw ESPN and all of these people that's putting out these stories about Russ every weekend and when he was in the Lakers, it was LeBron's media. Clutch sports people, they were starting the slander of Russell Westbrook. And Russ isn't stupid. He knows it because he knows the people that's doing it. When you see him, Brian Windhorst, and you see him, McMenamin, you already know what time it is. Then Shams come out of nowhere and became the new Woj, and Woj ended up retiring because he's supposed to be the guy that breaks all the sporting news. Like if somebody breaks the news before him, he'd be crying somewhere. And Woj is like, I'm retiring. Yeah, they slandered his name. So when Russ ended up in Sacramento, he ends up in Sacktown. Everybody else was choking. Russ was performing. He's playing with Zach LaVine, DeRozan, and himself. And Russ is shining. Every night he's showing up. Every night he's playing hard. And they want him out. Russ was supposed to join the Miami Heat. He was willing to go to Miami and help them. They need a backup point guard. Russ has no problem coming off the bench at this point in his career. Davion Mitchell is their only point guard. We'll put Giannis with Russ and Bam. You can't lose. And you can get Russ for the bare minimum. This should have been a in and out, closed, shut deal. All of a sudden, it's put on hold. No, it was contingent. He wasn't going to come there if LeBron was there, and he's quite sure that LeBron was not going to come. That's why he already knew LeBron wasn't going to Miami. Because Pat Riley was not going to bring him to no damn Miami. That's why the NBA got mad when I told it the truth. When I put the video out saying Adam Silver told the NBA owners to be quiet about speaking out about where LeBron is going or saying they're not interested. Like, don't say that. Let this storyline continue to play out. It's like, why are we running this gambit on things we don't care about? Then when Adam Silver Slipper comes out and says, hey, LeBron, okay, fun's over. It's time to pick a team now. You know, we got to do the schedule, but it's more than just the schedule. See, that's what they they don't tell y'all. It's more than that. See, Nike got to start pressing shirts and making jerseys. You see, Nike is the brand of the NBA now. So they make all the jerseys, all the level of shoes or whatever, but that's their department with the shoes and the colorways and all of this stuff. They want to get those done. But they got to make the jerseys. They got to get all of this done, and they only have a couple of months because they know if it's LeBron going to join another team, they have to have a massive amount of jerseys. So as soon as the announcement is made, they got to start making different versions of these jerseys with LeBron and the 76ers. It's already selling, and he's not even a member. He hasn't even signed the contract yet. So they have to mass produce these jerseys. That's why I never would get the first batch of jerseys. If somebody goes to a team and they chose late, I would not want to get the first LeBron jerseys. I would rather get the second wave because that's when you start having numbers falling off. All kind of, you know, you're going to get the messed up one. You're going to be sending that one back. Right, for a 42-year-old man, but they'll say Russ is done, but LeBron isn't. Meanwhile, he's been playing better basketball than LeBron. And somebody gonna say, I think that was Giz talking about LeBron balled out last year. He didn't ball out last year. You mean his head was balding? Yeah, his head balled out last year. But other than that, no. LeBron ain't do nothing but choke last year. He was in the way last year. Now, all of this corruption against Russ, a man who's done nothing but pour love and community, his charitable foundations, Russ have shown up for the kids and did everything. I mean, next to everything. Out of anybody in the NBA cares and the humanitarian awards, Russ was front line and center. In every city he played for, in Houston and OKC, everywhere Russ went. Every team. So now every team that needs a backup guard, you're going to tell us that Russell Westbrook can't be that guard. Russ can't be the backup? Nowhere? So they were saying, well, Russ might go back to Sacramento. Then all of a sudden, Sacramento's like, well, we got to think about it. Why do you have to think about it? Somebody talking about he's washed. What makes him washed? If he's washed, then LeBron's washed. He averaged 16 and 7, not starting. So how is he washed? He played less minutes than LeBron and gave more production than LeBron. Yeah, it's collusion. Of course, Russ is a better player than Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is another level and another way where you see athleticism. Oh, look at that. Ro could actually speak words instead of phrases. Absolutely. We used to hear yada, 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 Knicks at 5 for about 3 months. Oh, there he goes. He's back to his phrase. Well, you can't help it. You know, when he's got a Knicks fans, it's like they got that wax stuck in their ear. And then when they lose badly this year, they're going to come up with an excuse. But I'm so happy for this season because I already know what's going to happen to the New York Knicks. And then they'll be talking about we got to fire the coach. You mean when somebody beat y'all in the play-in? Thank you. Appreciate you. No, because they never really give it a chance to get to that level. See, the problem in this scenario is that the league wants corporate people. Adam Silver Slipper was the worst decision ever when it came to being a commissioner. His whole thing is, I got to sell the business of basketball. And that's all he talks about is the business of it. He never talks about what's real. And when you talk about what's real, that's when you get to the core of the problem. And most of these people don't want to talk about that. Now, you mean to tell me Russ couldn't fit in on any of his teams in the NBA? Hell, I wouldn't mind Russ being a Piston. Bring him on the team. But why does he need to go at this point in his career, an NBA All-75 player? He can't have his choice to say, hey, the Miami Heat, who needs him, he can't play there. He didn't burn any bridges with the Clippers. Well, the Hawks, no, they trying to see if they're going to re-sign Kuminga. Kuminga is asking for a lot of money. And if I'm the Lakers, I'm like, look, you're going to have to walk. Because there's a lot of defensive wings. And that's what the Lakers are trying to do. They're trying to get defensive wings to help them out because there's too many white guys out there. They got to have some brothers to play defense. So Luka's going to get beat. Austin Reeves is going to get beat. You don't want to have another white guy like, I got him. Oh, no, I don't. They're going to have some real problems. Now, Luka problem that he got is the only one player in the NBA that has ever really shut Luka down. And that has been Jaylen Brown. He did it when he was with the Lakers. He did it when he in Dallas. He don't care what the jersey is. If Luka's guarding him, he gonna D his ass up. That's why LeBron made his decision. Jaylen Brown made LeBron's decision real quick. Oh, they got Jaylen Brown? Yeah, I'm going there. No, Dre. I got to go back. No, go back to Golden State and get your money. Yep. But take a 1-year deal, though. Yep. Because, you might want to come to Philly. Yeah, because, we're going to be running the team. Your Bob's up there. You know Bob like you. So, hey, we might trade Embiid and just get you. Yep. So stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Yep. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? This guy LeBron and his fans, man. I can't wait for them to get up out of here. LeBron's been phony as hell. Like, y'all forget, people forget that him and Westbrook were dogs, right? LeBron was so hell bent on blaming him for that shitty ass season and him alone. Yeah, this where they at now. Where they at now? Westbrook said, I ain't going to no team with that nigga no more.
That's true.
Bro, LeBron is just, Philly, usually if y'all think Philly, I'm sorry, if y'all think Philly gonna be good, as we know, they already scapegoated Embiid and everybody, they already coming up with, it's August 1st now, and they already coming up with reasons why Philly ain't going win. Can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make it up.
You ain't lying about that.
How you making excuses in the summer? Football's preseason about to start. Football's preseason ain't started. And you making excuses of why you not going to win. You got the whole ESPN. Oh, my God, bro. ESPN. Oh, well, if they don't win, it was... Maxey is an all-NBA player. LeBron don't belong on no all-NBA team. He don't belong on no all-star team, and it's been that way for 5 years. He gets it because, he's the cash cow. They still, Silver Slipper keeps. Can't make it up, man. Can't make it up. Well, like I said, yada, 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 Knicks at 5. Because Philly ain't beating it.
God. You got to get a better slogan than that. Because y'all going to be out in 5. 5 games into the season, y'all going to be ready to fire the coach.
Oh, man.
I can't wait till they get this schedule out.
I can't either. I want to see who we got, who we beating on ring night.
Oh no, y'all gonna lose ring.
It's gonna be the Spurs. It's gonna be Wemby rematch.
Yeah, because man, it's crazy, dog. I'm telling you, they whole coaching staff, nobody respects the Knicks. And I was like, dog, nobody from Draymond.
Wait.
Nobody.
So Draymond Green, Matt, look, all these niggas are doing what you do and using Knicks for clicks. Shaq, no. Nobody was watching this podcast, so you said that dumb shit. Come on, man. Wait. Shaq? The guy that's been swept, what, 8 times?
Number one podcast for basketball.
Okay, well, Shaq has been swept 8 times. So tell us why you were so unlucky when your big ass got swept 8 times.
Yeah, Shaq Shaq ain't one of my favorite players. He better than Brunson, but what are we talking about?
Yes, he's better than Brunson. Okay. Shaquille O'Neal career was better than Brunson's career. We a 7'2" a man child was better than Brunson. Okay, we got that. But how the hell you gonna talk about we was lucky? Number one, they ain't box OG out.
You were, because y'all a bunch of bums.
Who lucks into a 13?
How you not understand this?
Who lucks into a 13-game playoff winning streak? Explain that to me.
You're lucky because you didn't play Detroit. You're lucky you didn't play Boston. You're lucky you didn't play OKC.
Teams we've already beaten.
Y'all are a happy accident. That's all it was. He's like, they were a happy accident.
Jaylen Brown said we was a happy accident. So how did we
No.
accidentally beat him?
Trae Young said that. Yeah, that was a happy accident.
Wait. When can Trae Young accident his way into a playoff? Because I don't think he's been in a playoff in 3 years now, right?
But when he was there, he put the Knicks out. That's all I know.
Yeah. He beat.
I'm a Wizards fan. Why are you talking about Trae now, man?
Damn, your mic is terrible. Why talk about who? First of all y'all niggas can bow down, especially Trae Young bum ass. Trae Young team traded him and got better. What are we talking about here? Happy accident? That nigga couldn't accidentally rip a jersey. So what the fuck we talking about?
That's his old team, man. Look, his new team, the Wizards, we on a come up. We roughing the whole East off in 3 years, bro. Get y'all stuff together. Get y'all finals. Get y'all championships in. Because in 3 years, we running the East. I've been told Cino that. 5 years, we might be running the league. If it wasn't for Wemby, I would say the whole league. But for right now,
wait. You're gonna run the league. You realize in 3 years, Anthony Davis will be 36 years old. He's 33 today.
He's not a part of our plans. We're not worried about
okay,
AD.
So Trae Young is the walking Q-tip, the one that weighs 155 pounds.
We're not worried about Trae either, bro. We got other people, bro.
They finna beat the Knicks now. They finna beat the Knicks.
We got AJ, we got Sar, we got my boy Kashawn George. We got a lot of young talent, bro.
They finna beat the Knicks now. It ain't gonna have to wait 3 years. They finna run the Knicks out.
Wow.
The Knicks finna be in the play-in.
Hey, you better hope these guys can play. Sar? Come on, man.
Sar good, bro. He good.
He
made a great leap last year. Last year, he took a great step forward. He looked
like the best player in a weak draft. Congratulations.
I mean, hey, we gotta get him how we can, bro. We gotta get him how we can.
You know that Washington has not won 50 games since 1978.
You don't gotta tell me my history. I definitely know all about it, bro. I've been suffering through this shit. You feel me? So I know all about it. It's been a minute for sure. So that's why it's our time, man. We've been patiently waiting, dog. Like my whole lifetime, I haven't seen nothing. I seen Jordan when he was old. I seen Gilbert Arenas little run, John Wall run. That's all, bro.
I remember
that wasn't nothing.
I remember the last time I was in Washington, y'all was treating Gilbert Arenas like he was the A-Rod of Washington, D.C., boy. Like, Jesus Christ, Washington, Gilbert Arenas. I'm like, this.
Yeah, Gilbert had the city on fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he had the city on fire, but like he was so clutch though. That's why he captivated everybody like that, because he was clutch. You know what I'm saying? He was winning games with buzzer beaters. That shit was exciting. You feel me?
Gilbert Arenas is a Timu version of Trae Young. God damn it.
Nah. Gilbert was colder than Trae Young. I ain't gonna lie. Gilbert was more thorough than Trae Young. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I'm gonna let him know you a fan. He will love that. He need a fan.
I never was a fan of Gilbert. All Gilbert do is shoot. That's all he do. And he don't shoot.
Yeah.
Like his shooting percentage was like 39% some of them years.
Not in his prime years. He was shooting better than that. But I give it to you, he wasn't a quintessential point guard at all. He wasn't getting the teammates involved and none of that shit. Like Trae Young, he will at least be a real point guard and get people.
So let me ask you a question: Who do you think was the better player, Stephon Marbury or Gilbert Arenas or Barry Davis? Cut.
That's crazy because like all of them like in the same ballpark. Talent wise, I think Marbury probably was the most talented out of all of them. I think Baron Davis might have been like the most complete out of all of them, and Gilbert probably had like the highest peak. Like he had the highest. He got to higher heights. Who took the most shots? Gilbert.
Yeah. I'm cutting Gilbert. He played. Oh my God, his defense was okay. I will give him this. He was a little bit better defending than Damian Lillard, who was a little bit better defending than Steve Nash. Like his Gilbert's defense was almost Steve Nash bad.
Yeah, Gilbert's defense was horrible. Yeah, his defense was horrible. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't
He
give a fuck
never
about
attempted
defense.
to play it. He said that was somebody else's job.
Yeah, like,
Yep.
and that's the thing about Gilbert. Like, he really, even as a young dude, a young basketball fan back then, I could tell like everything he be saying to this day, it's true. Like, he played like that. You could see he didn't care about defense. He didn't care about getting nobody the ball for real. He was worried about getting his own numbers. Like, that's who he was. Like, and
Yep.
however much we win along with that route, like he was happy with it. Like, he didn't really care about winning. That's why when LeBron whispered in his ear and he missed them damn free throws, the city almost turned against him, dog. We hated him for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, cause like
He pulled some
you
shit like that in
pick
New
that
York.
moment. You let LeBron punk ass James get in your ear and say whatever he said to you, and next thing you know, you miss a free throw. You are 85%. You don't never miss free throws, Gilbert, especially in the clutch. So when he did that, we was mad at him, dog. And then we
If
lost
that
that
shit would
series
have
after
happened
that.
in New York, he would have been on the first train up out of there. We'd have sent him
Oh
on a
yeah.
Greyhound out that motherfucker.
Y'all
We'd
keep
have put that
everybody.
nigga on a Peter Pan bus. We'd have put him
No, he would
fuck a plane. We'd have put him on a Peter Pan bus.
No, he would not.
That's a fact. Hey,
We'd have
Cino,
sent his
that
ass to
video you
Cleveland.
dropped, Cino, that video you dropped last night, dog, about LeBron, dog. Oh my goodness, Cino. You a wild boy, man. Like, hey, I was dying laughing, Cino. I can't believe that shit, dog.
Hey,
First,
Will
the
told
dude Will. I was in the chat. I'm like, Cino, who is this? Cino, who is this dude talking? I didn't know who the hell he was, Cino.
Yeah, he played with him in AAU, man. He was one of the Nike teams. Like, when you good, they pick you up and take you on a lot of these other teams. Like, he played with Amari Stoudemire and all those guys. So when he came in there and they brought LeBron in VA, LeBron was playing in that team, and LeBron was scared. And he was giving everybody came there to see LeBron. They was like, oh man, this is the guy. And he was so scared playing against them, dog. He just kept passing the ball. And they called the timeout. LeBron was like, look, stop passing me the ball. I'm trying to win. Stop giving me the ball. I don't want it. He was like, man, I knew then this dude was soft. I was like, man, I was sitting here like, this dude from Ohio, man, he could jump out of the gym, man. He could do all this stuff, man. He was like, oh, this dude weak. So he knew him since then. He's like, dude, I've been knowing since then what he is. And it's just saying he ain't got no dog in him, no killer in him at all. He just soft. And I get it. Oh, man. Oh, that was like music to my ears.
Man, look.
That man said that, and this ties into everything you see. Because everybody, I didn't talk to other guys he played with in the AAU. Dude, that's how you get all this information about him. And they was like, man, even Kendrick Perkins knew he was soft. He was like, Kendrick lying. He's like, Kendrick lying just to kick it with him. Kendrick didn't like his ass like that. He was like, man, he knew him. He was like, man, we was on the team and the AAU travel team. He was probably the worst one on the team. He was like, all of us was better players in high school than him. He was like, we dominated, but we was like, okay, well, maybe he playing against them dogs. But once we do these tournaments, he wasn't doing nothing in these tournaments against the best in the world. He wasn't doing nothing with us.
And Cino, this is why I think like a lot of the basketball community, like, people like us that's on the YouTube and stuff, like people that's not in mainstream media, this is why we got so much pushback with LeBron, because I feel like real ballers, real sports fans, like we could tell when you really that dude and when you really not. And like we know LeBron is good. I think people like me and you, Cino, we would have no problem with LeBron if they wasn't trying to call him the GOAT. Like, he's a very good player. He's great. But once you say the GOAT, now the standard changed. So now we grading them on that curve. And it's like they get mad at us when we sit there and call out his low points and all the shit that we don't like about him. But it's like, bro, you can't say you're the greatest, but then we got all these things we can point to that's flaws and low points. and you get mad when we point that out, or you try to talk around it or dismiss it. Like, nah, bro, don't work both ways. You can't be a non-competitive and be considered a GOAT. You can't be scared or shoot. Like, that's the thing we always notice about LeBron. He don't really got that dog. He don't really got that self-belief, that confidence. And when you put that video on last night and dude told that story, Will, that shit rung true to me, dog, because I can see it. I can smell it on LeBron. Like, you're not really that dude for real, bro. They pumped you up to be looked at the way you know what I'm saying? They try to make you get looked at, but the real ones we know, you're not really that guy, bro. So that's what it is with me, man. Like, I like LeBron, like, overall, but once you get to saying the GOAT, that's what maybe don't fuck with him, dog. Because it's like, bro, you nowhere near the greatest, bro. Like, calm down, bro.
Yeah. And that's what I say that a lot, man. But for you to ride with the Wizards this long, man, you are one of the diehards to the end. You have been through all the pain. But man, you remember when Russ was on your team.
Yes, sir. That was a great year, dog. Russ gave us a great year, dog. Like, that was his highest assist total in his whole career. He averaged 11 some assists. He led the league. Like, we was struggling the whole year. We started balling towards the end of the year because Russ basically put the team on his back. Because Bradley Beal was just like, he was Bradley Beal, whatever. He wasn't doing nothing towards winning for real. He was dropping his little numbers, but he wasn't doing shit.
You know what's funny?
Russ gave us a great year, but now go ahead, fam.
You know what's funny? That's the 1 year I had League Pass, right? And then I didn't realize when I subscribed to League Pass, I couldn't see the Knicks game. So I wound up, because Russell Westbrook is people don't realize Russell is my favorite player in the league. I was saying in the comments, my dog, I was watching Wizards game, bruh. Number one, that was the season after the COVID season, right? So
yeah, that was like 2021. Yeah.
It was already a shortened schedule, right? And then Cass was getting COVID, so you would have to cancel the games. Remember that?
Yeah.
And y'all was canceling games. Then y'all wound up having to make up some of the games. Y'all were playing 5 games in 7 nights, like 3 weeks in a row. Russ had knee surgery early in that year and came back within 6 days. He was supposed to be out for a month. He came back within 6 days. And he was balling, right? They had him on that minutes limit. Yo, he went 22, 12, and 12. So I said Russell Westbrook is a better passer than LeBron James, and I mean it. Niggas kick me off the pass because Russell Westbrook can play like them. First of all, them niggas gonna watch. Y'all had Bradley Beal, right? Y'all had like the only person that I think can even think of was Robin Lopez and Denny Otvier, who was young, who was with Portland now. That's all y'all had on that whole spot.
Yep. And we had Rui. We still had Rui too.
But you understand Rui too. Rui, yeah, y'all had young Rui. Y'all had young Rui. Yo, Nick, I asked the average nigga, name 5 niggas on that team. Russell Westbrook averaged 12 assists, almost 11.7 assists, like you were saying. When I say he's a better, more accurate passer than LeBron, I mean it. Yeah, he turns the ball over a lot. But again, gets the ball to multiple, no matter what kind of player you are. LeBron can only play with you if you catch and shoot. If you like to slash, that's it. And that's why him and Westbrook never worked out, because he refused to come off the ball. He refused, even more Kyrie, because Kyrie got a jumper. So it was more seamless with him. But
that was Bradley Beal's best year to me. That was his best year.
Oh, so what? Think about this. Yo, here's about Russ. Russ has played with 5 different players, scored in the top 10. I mean, was the top 3 scorers in the league. Basically, it was Paul George's best year was with Westbrook, scoring-wise.
It sure was.
James Harden with Westbrook. Hell, even LeBron James himself damn near won the scoring title playing with Westbrook. Yep. Like, act like Westbrook holds it. Wait a minute, if Westbrook is such a chuck, how could we all know Kevin Durant won 4 scoring titles playing with Westbrook? So
and he won MVP. Don't forget that. And he won MVP with Russ. Don't forget that.
Yeah. And Westbrook won 2 of his own scoring titles. See, this is what I love about Westbrook. If you need him to score more, he'll score more. If you need him to chill and get the ball to everybody, he'll do whatever. If you need him to rebound more, but yet everybody look, we know that he's a sloppy player. We know that he can't shoot, and we know that his shots are. But think about everything else Westbrook does for your team.
Yeah, he do a lot.
Like,
He do a lot.
so,
And the thing I
man, I
appreciate
can't,
most
bro.
about Russ, especially during that Wizards year, because I got to watch it, you know, as a real fan up close. His energy and his effort, man, like that shit is invaluable, dog. Like he's gonna drive your team to like to push harder, to go to be a little better than it might have been talent wise. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Like
go. He
his
likes to
effort
practice.
and
He
his
likes to
fucking
practice.
tenacity, bro. That shit, like I said, we needed that because Bradley Beal, he don't got no fucking tenacity.
He got
He
no
wasn't
heart.
trying to
Yeah,
lead
he got
nobody to do
skill, but he
shit.
got no heart. And Westbrook brings
Exactly.
you the heart.
So you need
That's
people
what I
like
say
that,
about
man.
Kevin
People
Durant.
don't appreciate that shit enough, man.
That's what I
agree
say
with
about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant got the skill, but he ain't got the rah-rah. So he's too laid back. Russell Westbrook, and sometimes when Kevin Durant was getting physical, like cats was bodying him, Russell Westbrook is like, yo, Katie, get off the ball. Okay, Katie, get off the ball. Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna take it myself. And they looked at it as, oh, he's ignoring Katie. No, Kevin Durant, it just got no dog in him. We all know Kevin Durant is mad skilled, but when you get physical with him, when you double teaming him, he ain't the same dude.
That's a fact.
Nigga, it was KD way, nigga. You capping.
Oh, see, look at
Nah,
Courtney.
that's
Look at
cap.
Courtney.
That's
If he
cap.
was
was
a
That's
number
cap,
one.
wait,
fam.
if he was
Hey,
a Katie
fam,
He
you
Wade,
was
just
number
came in
one,
here saying he
wait.
nigga.
capping, bro.
He
Yo,
could
All right,
Courtney,
so
never
who been
take
in
that
KD
ride
Wade
no
since he
more,
left Golden
dog.
State? Who
He
been
could
in his
never
way
take
since he
that
left
what
ride
Golden
has
no
State?
more.
Then
Katie done since he left
What?
Golden State? If he was in Katie
Who been in
Wade?
his way the last 5 years?
7 years. Y'all
You said
forget
what?
it's been 7 years since
Who
that nigga
been in
left Golden
Kevin
State.
Durant way since he left Golden State?
What you mean?
You just said
Who's been
Russ
in
was in
his
his way,
way?
so that's why he was.
And
That's
nigga
why he
only
couldn't
won
do what
2
he's supposed to
playoff
do, right?
series.
So who been in his way since he
You
left
know
Golden
he won
State?
2 championships and 2 final MVPs since he
I
left us,
said
right?
since he left Golden
Since
State.
Golden State.
Who been in his way?
What Westman though?
Dude,
Now we
Westbrook
talking
did, you
about
know what
Russ.
Westbrook
Okay.
do?
Exactly.
He didn't
KD still
go to
getting
Golden State. That's what.
and
He
KD
didn't
still
he
getting the
didn't pull a
bag,
sucker
still
ass
getting
move
wherever he
and
want to
go to
go.
Golden State.
That's what I'm
What?
Come
saying,
on,
fam.
man.
What the fuck has KD done besides when he joined up with the Avengers? Besides
Nigga,
that,
what
he
is
haven't
we
never
talking
did
about? This
shit, bro.
nigga is
And look,
a
bro,
top
I'm from
5
PG
scorer of
County,
all
bro.
time. What
I'm
is we
from
talking
PG
about?
County, bro. The same
He's
place
a
Kevin
top
Durant
5
from, bro. We
scorer of
love
all
KD out
time,
here,
nigga.
but I keep it real, bro. Like, nah, we not gonna do that. We not gonna do that.
Nigga, he hooper.
You
I
know,
don't know what
when
the
he,
fuck you
okay, so
talking
number
about,
one,
nigga.
when
Top
KD
5
played
hooper
with
all the
Westbrook,
time. Y'all
he
can do
won
all
4
that dick
scoring
sucking y'all
titles.
want to
Yeah,
for Russ.
You
KD
said he
is
top
Y'all
one.
five
can
of
do
all
all that dick
time. You
sucking
said, hold
y'all
up, hold
want for
up. You
Russ.
said KD top
But
five all
nigga,
time.
that nigga is a top
Oh,
5
Corey
scorer all
Duggan.
goddamn time.
Oh, you said score?
And points and all that, nigga. So y'all can do all that dick sucking for Russ all
But
y'all want to.
wait. Hold on, Corey. Why does KD got his best scoring years playing with Westbrook?
What you mean?
He got his best scoring years playing with Westbrook. That's literally a fact. He won 4 scoring titles playing with Westbrook.
Don't
So
you
I was
know he
Westbrook in his
left
way.
and went to the Warriors that actually run a system?
So you respect
What the fuck is
that?
you talking
Okay, so
about,
he won a
dumbass? Of course his
championship with
numbers
the
gonna
Warriors.
fucking go down.
He
But
won 2
bruh, what
What the
championships with
about
fuck
the
is you
since
Warriors.
he
talking about?
left Golden State
Oh
though,
my
bro?
god,
You
y'all
didn't
niggas
answer
sound
that.
dumb as shit. Y'all sound dumb as shit.
What
Niggas talking
what he
about his
do
numbers
since he
went
left
down
Golden
because he went
State,
to
bro?
Golden State. Of course
Dog.
his numbers gonna go
Well,
down going to Golden State, nigga.
let's talk about the difference. He played with him in his 20s. He's supposed to be up there. Like KD numbers are supposed to be up there. He's not supposed to be the leading scorer when he go to Brooklyn. Like
Then Brooklyn,
trying
he
to win the
what?
scoring
James
title in
Harden
Brooklyn.
left.
But that's
Kyrie left.
fine.
They
But he's
get
saying
Kyrie
Westbrook got
dirty.
in KD
Kyrie
way.
left up out
How
of
does
there. He
Westbrook get
went
in
to
KD
the
way?
Suns.
When they played together, they cooked.
Devin Booker got hurt. Then when he left the
I don't
Suns, he
think he
goes
got
to
in. I don't
Houston. He
think he
goes
got
to
in his
Houston.
way.
Fran Van Vliet
I
get
don't
hurt
think Russ
before the
got in
season
KD
even
way. I don't
started.
think Russ was the problem. Russ and
Yeah,
KD
Russ was
wasn't
never the problem.
the
Russ and
problem.
KD, they cooked together, bro. Every year they was
The
healthy in the
problem
playoffs.
was
They made it at least to the
down the
Western
stretch.
Conference Finals.
Down the stretch of games, they were burning KD out. So KD would be dead tired. And
That's a
then
Niggas had
fact. I
KD
agree with
running
that,
point
Cino.
guard.
I
they
agree
would
with that.
have to
Niggas
resort
had KD running
to
point guard.
Russell
But
Westbrook.
look though, we not gonna act like we didn't see the Boston Celtics when they had a Doka take KD Hart on that one
So we
series when they
didn't
got
see
swept.
KD almost beat the Bucks
We not
from
gonna act like we ain't see
just
that.
his foot being on the line.
Bruh.
He took them
Okay,
niggas to
besides
game
that
7.
Buck
What are you
series, I give
talking
you the
about?
Buck series. But what
The
about that
fuck,
Boston series
Westbrook haven't
when
been
they,
out the
bruh,
first
they took
round since
KD
fucking
Hart, bro.
Cleveland.
He didn't even want to
What
play
you
no
talking
more.
about, bro?
They got swept, bruh. Augusta and the
KD was
Celtics
going
swept
head to
KD and
head
them.
with Giannis,
Bruh, he didn't even
nigga.
want to shoot the ball,
Going
bruh, because
head
they
to
was getting
head with
physical with him.
Giannis and
Just like
all
my
them niggas.
man
What are you
said, when they
talking
get
about?
physical
By
with
himself,
KD,
nigga.
he don't be
Took
the
them
same
niggas to
player, bruh. He don't got
overtime.
that
What
dog
the
in him, bruh.
fuck was Russell
He a
Westbrook
great
doing?
player, bruh, but he don't got
What
that
was
dog in
Russell
him, bruh. Like,
Westbrook doing,
stop
nigga?
it, bruh. We gonna
What
be
team was
honest,
he
fool.
leading?
We gonna be honest, bro.
The
Like,
nigga
come
was on the
on, Corey.
Brooklyn
Hey,
Nets. You
Corey.
think
Come
fucking
on,
Russell
bruh.
Westbrook about to lead the Brooklyn Nets to game 7 against Giannis? Get the fuck out of here.
Wait. See, this is the
Get the
problem
fuck
with you,
out of
Corey. Y'all fans.
here.
You give
Get
almost winning a
the fuck
series.
out of here.
Wait. You give him credit for almost winning a series.
Nigga, he by himself, nigga, his two
He
stars was
almost won
gone.
the
His
series against
two
the Bucks,
stars,
right?
James Harden was gone and Kyrie. He was by
Nigga,
himself.
you got James Harden and Kyrie in the
So
first place.
name me 5 players outside KD that was on that team that was in that playoffs. Name me 5 of them players.
Bruce Brown.
Name me 5 players that was on the Brooklyn Nets on that series that he
I'm
played in.
trying to
The
name them.
Bucks
Bruce
without
Brown,
Kyrie and
Joe
without
Harris.
Harden. Name the team.
Bruce Brown, Joe Harris, Claxton, fucking no, they ain't have Lopez. Lopez was gone. Fucking
Exactly. You can't
come
name
on.
5 niggas. You can't
Yes, I
even name them.
can, man. Yeah.
What are
Bro,
you
not
talking
that I
about?
spend time thinking about
I
the
can
Nets.
name Russell
I
Westbrook
don't
help.
spend a
I
lot of
can
time
name
thinking
Russell
about the Nets
Westbrook
in
help. He
general.
had
They had
Jokic.
Blake Griffin,
He had
DeAndre Jordan.
Jokic
Yeah,
They
since he
Blake
had
left
Griffin was on
KD.
the team.
He
I
had
forgot
James
about that
Harden
shit.
since he left
they didn't
KD.
have a they didn't
He
have a
had
deep
Bradley
team. They
Beal
traded
since
all their
he
depth
left KD.
for the top 3
He had
players. We all know
Thank
that.
LeBron
you.
since he left
I
KD.
remember
He
Bruce
had
Brown for
Jokic since
sure.
he left KD. What
I like
What
Bruce
Westbrook?
Brown. I
What
like a
Westbrook
nigga
doing?
like Bruce Brown because
Y'all
he's
talking
a
about
3 and
KD?
D
What
player.
Westbrook doing with all these superstars that he ain't played with?
What Westbrook? Well, hold on. Westbrook
He
damn
played
near
with
beat KD.
Harden. I remember
Hold on,
that.
hold
I
on, hold
remember
on.
he played with.
Westbrook damn
I
near
remember
beat
he played
KD
with
in
Shea for a
Phoenix
little bit.
with Norman Powell.
Like, what are you talking about?
Wait. Remember when they played
He
Phoenix
played with the
versus the
Clippers.
Clippers?
Like, come
Hold
on now.
on.
All these super. He played
Remember?
with
Oh,
Kawhi.
wait. Corey, you just talking.
Like, come
Remember
on.
when the
Like, y'all
Clippers
naming
played
superstars
Phoenix?
like KD played with all these superstars that Russ played with. What happened?
You say Russ played
Yo,
with
hold
Kawhi.
on.
When he
When
played with
when
the Clippers.
Okay.
when KD
Exactly. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all talking
hold
about.
up when Westbrook was in with the Clippers, when Westbrook was the
Bro,
Clippers,
like,
Nah,
come
my
on
point
now.
was never
KD was
this.
Paul
I
in
never
Phoenix.
George.
said Russ was better
Paul
than
George.
KD. I never
All
said
these
that.
niggas.
See,
I never said that, bro. So I don't know
we
All
what your
said
these niggas.
point
So
is
why he
right
ain't
you
play
now.
with
I
said
don't
Russell?
know
you
Y'all
what
talking
your
said
about what
point is right
KD
now.
no.
did.
We
What did
arguing
Russell
because he
Westbrook
said
do?
Westbrook
And
held
he
him
played
back.
with more superstars since KD left the
That's a
Warriors. I
lie.
mean, the
That's a
Warriors. Nigga, what
lie.
are you talking about?
That's a lie. Hold on. He was with the
Jokic.
Clippers.
He played
Hold
with
up. Hold up.
Jokic,
Hold.
Kawhi,
See, yo,
Paul
you just keep
George.
talking,
He played
man.
with
He
James
was with the
Harden.
Clippers. He
What
was
is you
with the
talking
Clippers.
about?
He
He
was
played
with the
with Bradley
Clippers.
Beal.
Guess
What is
what?
you
All them
talking
niggas
about?
cooked.
Bradley Beal
As
was an
I said,
all-star that year.
all
What
of
are
them
you talking about? They
cooked.
made the playoffs.
They cooked. Okay, so
What are you
wait.
talking
Kevin
about? You'll
Durant
never
played
know
with
what the
Stephen
fuck you're
Curry.
talking about, bro.
Man, listen,
So
bro.
Bradley Beal
This
was an
nigga
all-star
dumb.
when he played with Russell Westbrook.
Yes. The
Nah, he
city.
wasn't. He wasn't no All
He
Star
wasn't an
that year.
all-star.
No, he wasn't.
Look it
Oh,
up.
did he even make
Go
All
look
Star
it
that
up.
year?
Go look it up. Was Bradley
He
I
was
know
not
he
an All
averaged like
Star.
was
damn near
Bradley
30.
Beal a
Here's the
all-star when
point.
he played with Russell
Well, hold
Westbrook? Go look
on,
it up.
but hold on. This is my point. Westbrook make niggas better. Westbrook make you better. He makes
Ooh,
you
how
better.
he keep losing?
Oh my! So he
What are
keeps
you
losing. Maybe
talking
the
about? He just
team
haven't
ain't
won
good enough.
shit. He haven't been
Does
to
he
the
keep
finals since
losing?
KD was on his
Does he
team.
keep losing,
You know he
or
haven't been
could
to the
it be
finals since
the
KD was on his
team
team.
ain't good enough?
You know
His
he haven't
teams
been
are
to the
not
finals
good
since
enough,
KD was averaging
bro.
30 on
But
LeBron and in the
nobody
Yo,
finals.
said Russ better than KD
your
though,
dick
You
bro.
is
know
I
sucking.
ain't
he
say that.
haven't been to the finals since
Nobody
KD
said
was
Russ was better than
averaging 30
KD,
on
bro. So
LeBron
what
and
is your
in
what
the
is your point? What
And
is
that's
your
2020
the thing
point,
finals.
too.
bro?
I'm not saying that either.
Yeah,
But
what is your
you
point?
said
Oh my God, bro.
he
This
came in
nigga
here
don't
saying
know how to
Westbrook
play his role.
held
When he was
KD
with
back,
Kevin
which is a
Durant, he did
lie.
not how to play his role. bro. He did not want to be Robin. He kept thinking he was Batman, and that fuck shit
Bro,
up.
see, that's again, you keep missing.
Nigga, what the
So
fuck?
when you physical with KD was sick. And
Oh
then
my God, he
Westbrook
was averaging 30 in the finals, nigga. He
oh,
was averaging
that
the
does
lead
not
scorer. What are
mean
you talking about?
that he didn't shrink in the
Oh
big
my
spots
God,
when
nigga.
you
Russell
get
Westbrook was
physical with him.
shooting. Go look up Russell
See,
Westbrook percentages from that final.
see,
Please go
this is
look this
what
shit up.
see,
Nigga shoot 30
even
and
that
20
Nah,
3-1
and 40.
series,
KD was
right?
cooking that
Oh,
series for
get the
sure.
fuck out of here.
KD was cooking that series. I ain't gonna lie about that. He averaged 30, like on
And Westbrook was
54%
choking,
shooting
nigga.
type
And
shit.
Yo,
Westbrook
Like, I
said,
remember
I'm
"I'm
that.
not
taking
here to
last
knock
shot over
KD at
Kevin
all.
Durant." And that's what Kevin Durant kept telling this nigga, like, "Bro, you can't
KD
be
at all.
taking the
But
last
what I'm
shot all the
saying
time, bro.
is,
You're not
there
that
will be
guy."
times where KD was not bringing it, and Westbrook will have to
Bro,
take over.
Westbrook is
That's
a
it.
nice
But
two
That
or three option, but
that's
he's
a
never
fact.
been a
That's
number
a
one,
fact,
bro.
fan.
I don't
And
know what
that's
y'all
what
capping about.
Corey, you gotta admit that, Corey. Like
I
sometimes
mean, what?
KD didn't want to bring that, like he didn't have that fire in his belly, bruh. Like
Oh my
Russ
God,
not
this
gonna
nigga
keep
ain't had
sitting
a
around
fire.
and watching the
So he
nigga
ain't
be
had
all
that fire.
timid
So he ain't had
and
that
sit there and
fire
watch
in
the
his.
game go
He
by.
ain't had
Russ
that
not he
fire
not
when he
built
hit
like
that
that.
final,
So once KD
that
started
three
playing timid,
and LeBron
that's
faced
when
and won
Russ
Finals
like, okay,
MVP.
I'm gonna put my foot on the gas. That's the
So he
type
ain't
of
had
nigga
no
Russ
fire in him.
is.
He ain't
So
had
if
no
KD
fire
didn't
in him when he was
come out
going at
there all
Russell Westbrook
soft
when
and
they was playing
timid,
each other.
maybe
All
Russ
right.
would have did that. Maybe Russ would have respected him more
No,
and gave him the
maybe
ball
Russell
more if
Westbrook would
KD
learn how to
demanded that
play
shit.
his
KD
goddamn
didn't
role.
demand
KD
that
would have
shit, bro.
respected him more.
Like keep that shit
He
100,
respects
bro.
Steph. He
KD
respects
did not
Steph.
demand that shit,
Like he
bro.
played last years with Steph, and he played last years with Steph, and he respects Steph way more than he do Russ.
It's not. No, it wasn't about respect with that
Nah, it's
team. That team
about
was a
niggas. It's
well
about knowing
orchestrated
who's
machine,
who's
bro.
and who's
And
what.
KD
Nigga,
knew his
this
role.
nigga
KD, all he had to do was score with
Steph
the
let
Warriors.
Steph
All he
let
had to do
lead
was
him to the
score, bro.
team
He didn't
and
have to
let
do
him
shit.
get Finals MVP. All that nigga
Look,
was taking last
K,
shot. All that.
they don't
When
win
Westbrook was letting
without
KD do
KD.
that.
I'm like, look, KD was the difference maker.
Like
I
what the
disagree,
fuck?
C. I think they could have won. It wouldn't have been
No,
that
nigga, they
easy,
just blew a
but I think they
3-1
could have
lead.
won
They
without
just
KD,
blew a
bro.
3-1 lead
They
the year
just
before.
lost 3-1 in the finals the year before.
No,
So
you
if you
need
Okay, and
that
take
they
off
lost.
Harrison
So who
Barnes
was the
and you
missing
put
piece?
on another nigga that's not as good as KD, they
And
still
how
could
many
have won,
games
C.
did K
Like
and
y'all need
how
to
many
stop with
games
that
did
narrative,
LeBron
dog. They
how
didn't
many
fucking
games did
need KD,
LeBron
dog.
get off KD when he was there?
They
they
needed
need
KD to be
How many
to
games did they
dominate
win when
everybody,
KD
yeah.
got there?
But
Didn't
to
they get
win,
swept
they didn't
like
need
damn
KD,
near
dog. Y'all
back to
capping.
back years? Didn't they get swept like back to back years?
they won one game
One game
out
in
of
2 years
series.
with Kevin Durant.
That's
But
what I'm
they
saying.
let the
That
nigga
made
come
it
back
They
and win
won
another
unfair.
one
one
without him.
game in
That made it unfair. Like
Oh
nobody was gonna beat that team. Nobody.
my,
Nobody
how?
gonna beat
How,
KD.
bro? When James Harden took them to game 7.
Bruh. They lost, right?
Nigga, what you talking about? That just fucking LeBron and them niggas was sorry and couldn't get a game. I
So
seen
when I
motherfucking
say
James
the
Harden take
same
them
thing
niggas to
about Golden
7
State
games.
the year before, when Braun came back
And they
3-1,
actually
they
could
lost
have
to
beat them
7,
niggas
right?
if Chris
So
Paul
how
ain't
they
get
gonna
hurt.
beat them then?
And
How
they
they gonna
actually
beat them?
could
They
have
lost
beat
to
them if
7,
Chris
right?
Paul ain't get hurt.
So if Draymond didn't get suspended and Bo get an Iguodala and get hurt, they could have beat them the year before, right?
Everybody, duh, nigga,
True.
everybody know that.
Fact.
Exactly. So
Duh, dick,
don't
and
say that
everybody
they
know
needed
that.
KD, Cino. That's all I'm
How,
saying.
nigga?
They
Without
Y'all
didn't
niggas
need they
are
KD,
didn't need
dumb.
KD.
without
So
KD,
why
they don't
Draymond was
get
on his
past
knees begging
Houston.
him?
They don't get past Houston without KD.
Exactly.
They're not
Nigga.
even in the finals.
Bro,
I
they
mean,
called
you could
they
say
call
that.
him game
I
7. I
mean,
mean
yeah,
game
we could
6
say
play
that
for
and
a
we could
reason,
know
dog.
that.
He saved that nigga in game 6
They're
twice.
And
not
I ain't
getting.
gonna lie. That
So
year,
you
I
think
agree
they
with
were
you.
gonna
I
get
agree with you,
past
Cino. I ain't gonna.
Houston
That year,
without
Houston
KD?
probably would have beat them. I ain't gonna lie.
They
But
was
I'm not
having
saying they
problems with
couldn't have.
Kawhi.
To say they wasn't going to win or they couldn't win is two different things. Like they could
They
have won.
weren't gonna win.
Nah,
They
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 was
weren't
could
gonna
not
have
win
gonna
won.
without
beat
KD.
Houston, dog.
Let's say
But
they
Especially
kept.
with Chris Paul
Let's
ain't get
say
hurt.
they kept Barnes and didn't get KD, and KD ended up going to Boston.
Exactly.
Let's say that happens. They're not beating. They're not
Nah,
beating.
not
Harrison
keeping
Barnes.
Barnes. Nah, they was never gonna keep Barnes, but not get KD.
Exactly,
Get
nigga. So
somebody
what
a
are we
little
Well,
less than
talking about?
KD.
They
anybody you
needed
get
Somebody
KD
KD
better
back
than
will
because
help.
Barnes, but not
Draymond
as good as
begged this
KD.
nigga.
They still could have won.
No, they
Oh
couldn't.
my god.
Y'all
All right.
capping, dog.
All
That's
right.
not
Without
cap. They
Barnes,
weren't. You weren't beating
with
Houston.
Golden
Barnes instead against Houston,
Without Kevin
Cleveland was
Durant,
not that
you're
good,
not
y'all.
beating Houston.
you said who not that good? You said who not
They
that
So,
good?
they wouldn't have
So they
made
would have
the
got.
NBA Finals without KD.
So if they would have got somebody. I'm trying to think of somebody. If they would have
They
got somebody
didn't. They
like
got Kevin Durant for a reason, nigga.
because
Well,
they
So
were trying
fuck
to get an
look,
whoever
easy
you
Golden
trying to
State
think
had
championship though.
about, nigga.
27. Y'all
They
talking about
asked
Golden
for
State,
Kevin
right?
Durant for a
They was trying to get a
reason.
guaranteed championship. That's why
Yeah,
they got him.
he's
All
saying
right then.
without Kevin
All right
Durant,
then.
they
So
would have
what that
won
tell you
anyhow.
then, nigga? They needed him.
I'm saying they
Didn't
They
could
would
have
have,
won
but
without
look, they
KD.
would
I
have
ain't
had
saying they was going
27
to.
million to
Guaranteed
spend. Yo,
championship.
I'm saying they
Cleveland was
could have
not
won
that
without
good,
KD.
dog. Yo,
So
Cleveland
without
was
him, it
not
wasn't
that
no
good.
guarantee. So without him, it wasn't no guarantee.
KD need to
So
go to
without
state.
KD, it
Golden
wasn't no
State did not
guarantee.
need KD. That's
So
facts.
without him, it wasn't no
That's
guarantee.
I agree.
That's my point. That's my
So without
overall
Kevin
point. I don't
Durant,
care
you
what
saying
all
it
that
wasn't
other
no
shit y'all talk about.
guarantee.
KD, they need to go to state. And the rest of his career proved that shit. What the fuck has he done without him? He hasn't done nothing without Golden State.
Was it not guaranteed or not without him?
Yes.
Oh, no, it was not.
Exactly.
I think they would have been strong. Okay, so wait, y'all.
Oh no, I thought you said. Okay, my bad. You said without him. No, it wasn't guaranteed without him. Nah, my bad. It wasn't guaranteed without him.
That's why y'all was mad in y'all feelings, because y'all knew it was over.
You were not beating the Rockets without Kevin Durant. That's facts.
Okay, maybe the Rockets, but definitely Cleveland. Definitely Cleveland. If they pass the Rockets.
But if you don't beat the Rockets, you don't get the Cleveland.
I got you. Okay,
then they lose when Kevin Durant got hurt against the Rockets.
But y'all gotta forget. Y'all can't forget that y'all forget Harden is a choke artist himself. So,
that's what I'm saying. Like, come on now. And I ain't gonna lie, even with KD, if Chris Paul didn't get hurt, I think they would have beat the Warriors that year. With Chris Paul,
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly, nigga.
Westbrook is realer than all of them dudes. Westbrook is realer than all of them dudes.
They wasn't like that until they got Kevin Durant.
Westbrook is realer than all them dudes, and he the only one without a ring because he didn't team up with the right nigga at the right time.
And what that guy?
They got him a lot of respect, in my opinion.
I was about to say, it got him respect.
Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me how y'all respect these ring chasing ass niggas, man. All these dudes is ring chasers.
Like y'all gotta stop it.
Mad niggas in ring chase. Y'all respect the ring chasers, but give respect to niggas in ring chase.
He not thorough, bro. He ain't all like that, dog.
Y'all get mad at the niggas that ring chase, but then y'all give all the respect to the world to the niggas that ring chase because they got ring.
It's just that they don't fuck with him.
No, Westbrook. Everybody fucks with Westbrook. The real ones do.
I'm talking about the NBA, dickhead. They the one that make the decisions, nigga.
Oh yeah. Westbrook ain't that. Westbrook is too. That's what I'm saying. Westbrook is a real nigga, man. Like at the end of the day, he a real nigga. Like he still to this day don't fuck with LeBron because of what LeBron did. LeBron did some bitch ass shit,
bro. He fake
as LeBron. Who don't think LeBron's a bitch?
Yeah, my man Will stamped that shit last night on C-No shit. We knew that, but he stamped it though. But our point is, Russ is a real one. Don't forget the 20-20-20 for Nipsey. Don't forget that. Like real culture shit. Like real, you know what I'm saying? Like he not the best player, bro. I get it.
Oh, no one to take that from Russ. Everybody knows Russ is real.
But he ain't all that.
He a real one, bro. Like he get love and respect because of that. That's all I'm saying.
Russ is a real player. He's a real hooper. Like he's a baller. He gonna go out and do what he do. Like the dude averaged a triple-double for like 3-4 years.
I wish Max could play like him.
Okay then. So why you shitting on Westbrook?
Nigga, I didn't say he wasn't garbage. I just said he didn't know how to play his role when he was with Kevin Durant.
No, again, we keep explaining to you when Kevin Durant, when people would ball deny Kevin Durant with physicality, like Westbrook was like, yo, come on, fight through that shit.
Bro, he was the leading scorer.
Corey. But you don't remember that part when like people would get physical with him and he wouldn't quite be the same? You don't remember that?
Who was getting physical with him?
Every team.
I seen Tony Allen body his ass up and he folded, bro. Tony Allen. Hold on. Mind you, when he played against Tony Allen in 2013, Westbrook wasn't there. Remember, hold up. When he played Tony Allen in 2013 in the playoffs, when Westbrook was out with the knee, with the torn meniscus, was Patrick Beverly injured. Remember that? So now without Westbrook, without Westbrook, Tony Allen was all in his Kool-Aid, and he could not play his normal game. There's a problem. You don't realize how Westbrook
is capping out your ass.
Okay, what happened in 2013?
Tony Allen won't even tell you that shit.
What?
Tony Allen won't even say that shit.
Okay, well, how did Katie play in that series?
What?
How did Katie play in that series?
What?
Like, how did Katie play against the Grizzlies in 2013?
What are you talking about?
Yo, Katie was average in that series, bro.
Is over 25. There's only 8 players in NBA history that have a career average of 25 plus.
So
he's a walking bucket, bro. Ain't nobody
you keep talking about. We know that Kevin Durant is one of the greatest scorers of all time. We talking about the nigga's kryptonite.
Who are these
How
niggas
you
that stopping
actually
him? Who you
stop
talking
him?
about?
Oh my God, bro. See, he done told you the Boston series.
You
They did the
gotta show.
same
You gotta
shit.
show me.
They did the same shit when he got
I
swept
could have
against
sworn
Boston.
Kevin
See,
Durant
you
got
keep
a
you
winning
keep
record against
denying it, bro.
Tony Allen in the playoffs.
When he
That
got
was
swept
over
against
25
Boston, the
years.
same
You don't
shit
remember
happened.
when you don't remember Ime Udoka in Boston was extra physical with him, and he looked like he didn't even want to shoot the fucking ball. You don't remember that?
Who?
KD, and they got swept by
Durant, when he
Boston
was in
like
Brooklyn.
4 years ago. When I think his
And
last trip
that,
with the Nets.
now watch him go to the excuse. Nobody was hurt.
Nigga,
Hold on. Kyrie played in that series. Harden played in that
Kyrie
series.
played in one
What?
series.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. Harden
You
was traded.
always wrong. You
He had Ben
always
Simmons.
wrong.
But
That's your
Kyrie
problem.
played. Hold up. When he got swept by Boston. That was the last playoff series he played. He got swept by Boston. This is what we talking about.
When
You
Kyrie
don't
was
everybody was
in
hurt,
remember?
when
that
he
You don't
by
series.
remember
himself,
Udoka?
and still was
They was
averaging
pressing
like
him out, and he didn't do
25
nothing the
a
whole
game.
series until the last game. He finally showed some heart and dropped like 30 points. But before that, he didn't even want to shoot the fucking ball, bro. They
He
was
didn't want to
pressing his
shoot the
ass
ball.
down. He was
So
turning the
let me look.
ball over. He
Let me
averaged
see.
like
Let me
6,
see.
7 turnovers that
Let me
series, bro.
see. Let me see.
Yo, didn't he get swept
Let me
against
look it up.
Ant-Man too?
I know these niggas
Didn't
cap.
He got
Ant-Man end up
swept against
sweeping too?
Ant-Man. Ant-Man talking shit
I
in his
know these
face.
niggas
He
cap.
over there smiling, laughing and shit like it's a game.
Come on, man.
KD
Come on,
averaged
bro.
Westbrook would never let
Ain't
some
no
26.3.
shit like
dog
that
moving
happen.
like that, bro. Ain't no dog moving like that.
KD averaged 26.3
You
points,
keep talking about
We
points.
talking about numbers,
6.3
bro. We don't
assists,
care about numbers, bro.
5.8
They got
rebounds. What the fuck are you talking about?
Cause
they
we can
got
put up
swabbed.
Westbrook numbers and his shit gonna look real. His shit gonna look excellent with the
What is you
numbers.
talking about?
We don't care
26
about
points.
numbers. We talking about winning acumen, winning intangibles, bro. That's what we talking about.
I could have sworn he went to a team and made them back-to-back champs and won Finals MVP both years.
He went to a
Bruh.
team and won 73
Hold
games,
on,
bro.
hold
Come
on.
on.
They
Y'all don't
asked
even get on him
Tyloo,
for that shit.
who you prioritizing this series to stop? Steph or KD? He said he didn't hesitate. He said Steph, and he explained why. And if you watch them series, they prioritized taking Steph away, and that left KD to have one-on-ones. Of course, Kevin Durant is fucking great, bro. If you leave him one-on-one, he's gonna cook niggas. That's what he did. That's what he fucking supposed to do. But if you actually pay attention, they prioritized taking Steph away, bro, because he was the top guy. Because they knew that's the only way they have a fucking chance. If they didn't try to take KD away and let Steph have one-on-one, Steph would have averaged 40 and he would have won MVP. Like, stop it, bro.
But it didn't happen.
Because Kylu's a good coach. That's why it didn't
KD
happen.
won Finals
He's a good
MVP.
coach. He knew who to prioritize defensively.
He
He
won
knew he had to
Finals MVP
prioritize Steph
back-to-back
defensively,
years.
bro. We
Them
talking real
niggas
basketball, bro.
lost
Oh,
Come on,
by
man.
the
shit
way, your
before
guy
he got
LeBron,
there.
your
And the
guy
year he
LeBron was
got
letting
hurt in the
Richard Jones.
finals.
Hold on, wait.
So why
Your
Steph
guy
didn't win the championship against the Raptors without KD? When he got hurt.
What?
Why he didn't win it? What was all this? Why he didn't win Finals MVP that time? When he was by himself.
Bro, the team was built a certain way, bro. You take away the
team
you
now.
take away
But
the best, second best player, of course it's gonna be tougher.
He had less help.
You said what?
But you on KD dick when he had less help with the Brooklyn Nets.
You said why he didn't win a whole final series, bro. Why
he didn't win it when KD went down there since he was that guy.
Bro, because you lose your second best player in game one of the finals, bro.
Why he didn't win it?
You lost your second best player in game one of the finals, and you asked me why he didn't win.
He didn't need Kevin Durant to win. So when Kevin Durant went down,
who said he didn't need KD to win, bro?
His game and won the series, but he didn't.
Bro, he don't need KD to win if he has a different team.
Won a game after KD.
Bro, he proved he didn't need KD. They just beat Boston 3 years ago without KD.
Nigga, he didn't win shit.
He won Finals MVP. Steph.
You know he has no playoffs wins without Draymond or Clay on his team. Anytime they get hurt, he don't do shit. So what are you talking about?
Bruh, look at their team, bro.
Playoff wins when Klay Thompson or Draymond is not playing. 0, nigga. What are you talking about?
Bruh, you talking about the most important players on the team, bro.
Missed years before. So why did he didn't elevate and take them niggas far without Klay? Why he kept missing the playoffs?
Bruh, them the other
best. Why he keep missing the playoffs and Klay left?
Bro, how you gonna expect a man to win a championship without actual good players on the team, bro? He has no good, healthy players on the team. How you gonna win a championship, bro?
Different standards, though.
Bro, nobody said KD was supposed to fucking win with the Rockets or something like that. If you don't got the team, you don't got the team, bro. Or if your teammates get injured, they get injured.
Was Steph
you can't
not in the playoffs and KD was?
You said what?
So why Steph wasn't in the playoffs and KD was?
What year are you talking about, bro? You talking about last year?
This year, nigga.
Bro, look at the. Hey, dog.
You don't know how.
Hey, dog. Who the fuck did the Warriors have on this team, bro?
Oh, now it matter who's on the team.
It always matter, bro. What are you talking about? It always matter who on your team, bro.
What you talking about? KD when he was on and got swept with the Brooklyn Nets, and he had less help.
It's not about. See, you're not listening, bro. You're not listening. Nobody said we expected KD to win. We said we didn't expect him to fold up. We didn't expect him to fold up like cheap laundry, nigga. When niggas put hard physical defense on. That's what we talking about.
Okay.
We're not talking about winning. We talking about don't go out like a gun. And the reason we brought that up is because, bro, like my man said earlier, when Russell Westbrook was on KD team, when KD would do that, Russell Westbrook would start taking over.
It's okay for him to lose, bro. That's your point, basically. That's all.
Bro, nobody gonna win every year, bro. Nobody gonna win every year. What are you talking about?
Now they can't win every year. So what the fuck are you on KD dick for?
Bro, so you're not listening, bro. You trolling, bro. You trolling, bro.
Nah, you sound dumb, dude.
You trolling, bro.
Like,
I just broke it down for you. You're not listening, bro. I literally just asked you a question, bro, but you're not listening. It's cool though, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I rock with KD, but you're not gonna act like he's some type of thoroughbred.
What's that, dog? I don't trying to depend on
what. He won a championship without KD. Period. Against the same team that swept KD. Come on, man. He won a championship. We in the same team that swept KD in the first round.
This nigga been in the play-in for like 5 years in a row.
Who that?
Steph. Has KD won a championship without Steph?
Play-in for like 5 years.
All right, hey Corey.
Well, 4 years ago, he won a championship. So I don't understand that.
Has KD won a championship without Steph?
He won the championship.
Hey, nah, let Corey answer this. Has KD ever won a championship without Steph?
What?
Has KD ever won a championship without Steph?
No.
Steph won a championship before that nigga and after that nigga.
Now,
so what are you talking about?
How many playoff series did he win without
How many rings did he win without Steph?
Without Clay or Draymond.
How many rings did he win without Steph?
He won.
How many rings did KD win without Steph?
How many have he won without Draymond and Clay?
None.
All right then.
So you giving them the credit, right? So you giving Clay and Draymond the credit, right? That's what you said?
At least. This nigga got 0.
Bro, that's his teammates, bro. That was his dynasty. The dynasty was Clay and Steph and Draymond. Everybody know that. Everybody know the dynasty was Draymond, Clay, and Steph, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
That he didn't have a point guard.
He did have a point guard. He couldn't win with him,
and he still made the playoff. When was Steph?
Bro, you being disingenuous, Corey. I'm disappointed in you, Corey. Corey, I'm disappointed, bro.
When was Steph the year before that?
You being disingenuous.
The year before that?
You being disingenuous, bro. I'm disappointed in you.
I ain't see Steph win shit in a minute, dog. I don't know what you're talking about.
I seen him win a championship 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
I don't think I've been seeing his play-ins and shit like that. Yeah, when Clay finally got over that ACL injury, he won.
And Clay was half of his old self. Clay was washed up. He won a championship. He won a championship with a washed-up Clay Thompson.
You know Clay Thompson
and an older Draymond Green. That's what he won with.
Out like 2 years before that championship, and Clay and Steph ain't do shit. And as soon as he got Clay Thompson back, they won again.
Bro, because that tells you, as soon as you give Steph a little bit of help. That tells me when Steph gets some help, he's going to take you far. That's what it tells you. That's what it tells you.
To beat the Cavs.
Bruh, your man KD hasn't sniffed the fucking finals, bruh. That nigga hasn't sniffed the finals since he left Golden State,
don't get mad because I
so what does that tell you?
I know what the fuck
what does that tell you? That KD hasn't sniffed the finals. Bruh, KD hasn't sniffed the finals, my man. So what did that tell you about him?
What did you talk about? He been to the finals before? Steph ever been to the finals?
I said since he left Golden State, my man.
No, you didn't. Dr. Sutherland, no, you didn't.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, you
Since he
didn't. You
left
said he
Golden
hasn't
State,
sniffed the
what has
finals.
he did?
That's what you
Since
said.
he
You just
left
said he
Golden
hasn't
State,
sniffed the
bro.
finals. He was in the finals before. Steph.
Since he went Golden State, what the fuck did he
Oh
do?
my God. And
What did he do?
how many since Steph been through since Clay left?
He went to one and he won one.
How many Steph been through since Clay left?
Since Clay.
Yep, since Clay.
You keep talking about Clay. Clay is washed up, bro.
Nigga, what are you talking about? He has 0 playoff wins without Steph. Without Clay, and he has 0 championships without him. So obviously he needs Clay. Them 2 years that he was off of them ACL injury, he did not win shit.
Bruh, the second best player was Andrew Wiggins, bruh. Andrew Wiggins was the second best player, not no fucking Klay Thompson, bruh. Stop fucking capping, Corey. You fucking capping. Hey, Corey, stop that shit, bro.
So what happened? What happened them 2 years when Clay was out? Why he didn't win no championship?
Bruh, you talking.
Exactly.
Just talking.
Exactly. So why it took Clay coming back for them to win?
You right, man. He's supposed to do that shit by himself, Corey. You right.
Clay
You right.
is the fucking glue guy of that nigga winning championship, nigga. And they
right.
don't call him Game 6 Clay for no reason. Nigga, he saved Steph in them Game 6s when they were about to lose the goddamn playoff series to Houston and OKC. And
OKC crumbled away. Why? Because your man folded like some motherfucking shit.
Nah, that was Westbrook.
Your man folded like a lawn chair, bro. Your man KD folded, boy.
That was
he folded.
Westbrook was bricking.
He folded. Then he ran. He ran to the people that folded him up.
Play with this gun in that.
How you gonna get folded up and then run to the people that folded you up? You a gum. You a gum.
He said,
that's why KD don't get the respect he supposed to. Hey, like I said, we still love KD out here. We gonna ride for him. But I'm a real baller, bro. I'm a real baller fan, bro. I'm gonna call it how it is. That man went out like a whole gun. And you over here supporting that man. You supporting that man.
Went without Clay.
You supporting that man.
You got 1,000 excuses.
Ain't no excuse. I'm telling you all facts.
No, you did. You ain't telling me not one fact.
I'm telling you all facts. You can't even explain
why he didn't win without Clay.
He didn't have a good enough team.
Oh my God.
And he wasn't good enough.
So Brooklyn was a championship team with just Kevin Durant.
Bruh, how many times we gotta tell you, bro?
So Kevin Durant, Brooklyn next team was a championship team.
I didn't say they should have won a championship. My point was he shouldn't have folded. Like when my man said, when niggas start playing physical defense, he folded, bro. That's my only point, bro. I never said he should have won. Stop putting words in my mouth, dog. I never said that.
They were playing physical defense and all that. I looked it up and they were adding 26 points.
What was his field goal percentage? What was his field goal percentage? What was his field goal percentage?
What are you talking about?
Tell me his field goal percentage. Tell me his turnovers.
Turnovers?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, go ahead. Pull it up. I want to hear this. And don't lie. Don't lie to try to make your point.
He shot 38%.
Oh my God.
He shot 38%.
He just said 30 what?
38%.
Oh
nigga,
my God.
That's basically what Westbrook do every year.
Oh my God. This supposed to be the great.
Do every year. So
this supposed to be one of the most efficient. Hold on. This supposed to be one of the most efficient scorers in NBA history, right?
Every goddamn year.
Ain't this supposed to be one of the most efficient scorers in NBA history? Russell Westbrook not known for being efficient. KD supposed to be efficient, right?
Now it's excuses.
How's it an excuse, bro? I'm telling you, bro. You just told me the facts.
Goddamn role.
So why you shoot 38%?
And he's shooting the last shot instead of Kevin Durant.
Why you shooting 38%, bro?
In his prime, nigga.
38%, bro.
That's what Westbrook do every time. So Brian
we're not talking about Russ. We talking about KD. Why you keep trying to talk about KD? Why you keep talking about Russ? You talking about KD, bro?
Why ain't hold him accountable?
Because Russ is not on the level.
Because he just ain't.
I'm not gonna lie. Russ not on the level as KD. He not. He not better than KD.
That's his excuse.
He not better than KD, bro.
He's not efficient. That's his excuse. That's your only excuse for why Westbrook always shooting 30% at every goddamn.
Bruh, that's not what Russ is known for. You know that shit, Corey.
Oh my God.
KD so known for being efficient.
Him to win with this nigga?
KD known for being efficient.
That's what you're expecting him to win with then.
Bruh, Russ was an all-star player, bro. All NBA player, bro.
Saying he's this and that, and that's who you expect KD to win with.
Bro, they went to the finals, yeah.
Oh my God! But you just shitted on this nigga whole name and just basically say he wasn't shit. He's
I never said,
he can't shoot.
I see you
just
Corey.
said
Come on,
basically
Corey. Don't
all
do
this
me
shit
like
about
that,
him.
bro.
Now you're
Because
saying
I'm sitting there
KD's
being
supposed to win
fair,
with this
bro.
nigga as his
I'm being
second
fair. I
option.
still rock with KD. I'm
So
not
you
saying he's
saying
not
he's supposed to
nothing.
win with this nigga that you just shitted on
He could have won.
as his
He
second
could have
option?
won with Russ. He definitely could have won with Russ. He could have.
No.
He could have won with Russ, bro.
If he knew how to take his role, he could have been. But no, he didn't. He kept trying
Bruh,
to be
and
goddamn.
he has partially the blame for that though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh no, he's not.
He wasn't a good enough leader. He wasn't thorough enough. He didn't demand shit enough, and he went out like a gump.
Everybody fought but KD.
So when Draymond called him a bitch on the sideline, he proved that shit to be right by his actions.
But he was the same nigga that was on his knees, dick sucking, begging him.
Exactly, he was.
He was on his knees, dick sucking, begging him to come to Warriors.
Because he knew KD was gonna go for that shit.
And the same nigga that's on LeBron dick today.
That don't mean he respected him.
Nah,
all
the
that
same
shit
nigga that's on
strategic,
LeBron
bro.
dick now.
Yep,
So
all that shit strategic. That's the type of nigga Draymond is. You can see that. But that don't mean he respected him. He didn't respect them. He just using niggas for his own personal gain. See, I can see that shit from afar. I already know what's going on. But that don't mean he respected KD or he respect fucking LeBron. That nigga don't respect LeBron. He called him a fucking bitch in front of everybody in the finals. He don't respect that nigga.
And he's still kissing his ass though.
But exactly, because he's a weirdo. Draymond definitely a weirdo. I ain't gonna cap about that. He a weirdo. But he's playing whatever games he's playing, bro. That's what these niggas do, fool. I can't explain that. But all I'm saying is Russ is a great player and KD is a great player. But KD, he definitely he left a lot to be desired, bro. We just gotta keep it 100.
When he's done, he's still gonna be greatest of all time.
I mean, he gonna be better than Russ, but he not greatest of all time. You tripping?
I ain't seen 5 players better than him.
I mean, look, everybody got their own opinion. As a straight baller, KD's great, bro. He's great, but when it's come down to money time, clutch time, and all that, he's just not thorough enough for me, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like I would take Kawhi Leonard over KD any day. I'm sorry. That's just me though.
I don't know about that.
So if you had one game to win, you gonna take KD over Kawhi?
It depends. Now I'm a two-way nigga, so I'm gonna take Kawhi because he's a better two-way player.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit count too, bro. That shit count too.
That's why I got Paul George over a lot of niggas, because Paul George a two-way player.
Yeah, Paul George, if he ain't get hurt, man, Paul George could have been up there with like KD and Kawhi, man, for real. That injury definitely fucked him up. He broke his leg with the Olympics and shit. That shit fucked him up, man. If you pay attention to Paul George, he never got that explosiveness back, that athleticism. Like he played below the rim now, for real. Like before he got hurt, Slim was a crazy athlete. You know what I'm saying? That injury fucked his trajectory up for sure. And a lot of people don't mention that. They be forgetting about that shit with Paul George.
That fucked him up.
Man, Paul George was soft as hell anyway, damn way.
Oh my God.
No, hey, young Paul George in Indiana, you tripping.
Man, that dude was a choke artist then too. I knew he was a bootleg T-Mo version of LeBron. That's all he was.
Nah. See, no. When he was young, he had no help. He had Lance Stevenson and Roy Hibbert, bro. And he was pushing LeBron in them 6-7 games and shit. Like stop it, dog.
No, Roy was balling back then. Roy was doing fine till Paul George started fucking his girl, and then that ruined the team. He never recovered.
DC always knows some backstory shit. He always got those some.
He always got the backstory.
Yeah, hey, Corey. He said he was hitting his girl. Oh, hell no.
Everybody know that. Everybody know that.
I ain't know that. I ain't know that,
I ain't know Roy Hibbert was getting bitches.
Roy Herbert, he had one since. His whole career went in the toilet over that woman. It ruined the whole Indiana Pacers.
Wow.
What girl was this?
Damn. See, these niggas just need to like leave their teammates' girls alone, bro. I don't know
Yeah,
why they
I
always
don't
do
get,
that.
bro. I don't even like talking to girls that I know talk to my niggas and shit.
Yeah, man. It's like,
I
bro,
don't know how niggas be doing.
like let her do her with him and find you another
Yeah.
joint. But these niggas' egos be on a different story. It's like these NBA players, like they different for sure. It's like a nigga like Paul George, right? He gonna look at Roy Hibbert girl like, what the fuck you fucking with him for? And
Yeah.
you
That's
fucking with this
exactly what it
nigga, you
was.
definitely can fuck with me. So that's how these niggas be
Exactly.
thinking.
Yeah, hell no.
But
Like, these niggas be saying the
I don't prescribe
same.
to that type of shit though. I'm just saying I've been around that shit enough to know how these niggas move. Like these niggas
Like
don't give
I
a
be
fuck.
feeling like I be wanting a girl like that nobody know about. That's how I be feeling. I be wanting like nobody know about. She don't be out like that, all that type of shit. These niggas be fucking with the same exact girl.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams that got ruined off that kind of shit. I know Tony Parker fucked what's the name girl? I think was it Brent Berry, you know?
Nah,
Oh
he never
yeah.
slept with it.
You
But
say you slept with her?
no, he never. This is when
He was trying to
sexting
get at her,
became a
right?
thing. Yeah, they was both sex texting each other. You know, this is when sexting became a word.
Yeah.
Sexting,
Nobody even
yeah.
knew what it was.
It was sexting.
Sexting, yep, that's when it came up. They were sending suggestive text messages. They were sexting. I was like,
What?
And I know
sexting?
you know about the I know Steve Nash, I think Jason Richardson was messing with
Yeah,
Steve Nash girl in Phoenix. But I heard a couple stories and shit.
yeah, because the thing is that they thought it was barbaric. I mean, but the thing is, it wasn't really Richardson. Well, it was too, but it wasn't like that. Everybody thought the kid was really Barbosa's. But that's a whole nother story. We going way off because she's Brazilian and he from Brazil, and they used to be over there. Barbosa and them, you know, because he was on the Suns with him. So Barbosa was always over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
see, that should be
yeah,
fucking teams up for sure though.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff. But Richardson took all the heat. So, yeah,
That shit
it's
you
a
said
lot
last
going.
night about Lil Wayne and Brian Mom fucked me up, so you know.
Man, there's a lot of this stuff going on, man.
Who?
See, I gotta get on that Patreon, man. I gotta get on that Patreon, so you know.
Yeah,
I've been
you got to
bullshit.
get on the Patreon.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that shit, man, because I see I'm missing out on a lot, man. For real.
I've seen you talking about that one.
Yeah, it's funny. I was like, I'm gonna see what AI got about it. And it was like, the player said it is completely false. I was like, well, let me see what they say about the Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert and Paul George split had a falling out over Hibbert's wife, then fiance Valerie Cook, during their 2014 NBA Indiana Pacers season was entirely false and publicly denied by both
They
players.
always bring that false at the
Yeah,
time.
they ain't want to get embarrassed, man. They didn't want that shit to hit the streets. That's all that was. They didn't want that shit to the streets.
Everybody knew what that was.
Because if you look
Damn,
up Jay-Z
man.
and Beyonce, they'll say that it was false that they
Roy
met
Hibbert
when she was
game
like 18
fell
or some
off
shit.
and never recovered. He
Yeah,
was
Roy Hibbert
all-star.
never came back after that. He fell off.
No, and everybody's like, dog, what happened to Roy Hibbert? Like, he just became a bust. It's like, he didn't
What
become a
girl is
bust,
it? Man, I
dog.
gotta see her now.
He
Like,
couldn't
dog,
recover.
You lost your career over, girl.
He was
Nigga, get
psychologically
another one.
fucked over, man. Nah, bro, like, trust me. I ain't gonna lie. You could tell Roy Hibbert, like, he wasn't a type of dude that, like, probably had a lot of females. Like, you know what I'm saying? He probably fell head over heels over Shorty. And then once that happened, that shit fucked him up.
He's like, that's her. Yeah, that's her.
Oh, man. This nigga. Is she white?
Yeah.
These niggas fighting over a white girl?
Well, her name is Valerie, man. I ain't know too many black Valeries, man.
Yo, that's bro. Yo.
Not over the snow bunny.
And Paul George, you could let him have that, bro. Come on now.
Right.
I mean, I looked at it like this. I'd be like, Roy, he did you a favor.
Basically.
Nah, he
this chick is for the streets, dog.
dog.
You would have married this chick and been stuck with her forever.
Yep. She'd have still been getting money right now.
Yeah, at least he found out what she is.
But no matter what they say, he still loved it.
Wow. Damn, Roy. I'm disappointed, Roy. Damn. Roy Hibbert, man. Yeah, he was all right before that shit. He was definitely all right. I always was wondering why he fell off like that. But damn, C-No, you just gave me the answer.
Oh, yeah. It was quite known. So I was like, y'all ain't know that? That's what killed the Indiana Pacers.
And then you said the joint which you said with LeBron, how he got his name and all that, C-No. I was like, oh man, this dude C-No vicious, man. Like I couldn't, I was like, how the hell that ended up happening like that? Like, come on, man. Like Braun mother was out here wilding, dog. Like she was tripping, man.
She had to get that name from some nigga. But who the hell came up with LeBron?
Nah, for real.
LeBron is it's a common like last name. Like it's a lot of people named LeBron.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
Dominican Republic.
I always see Hebron. I don't be saying LeBron.
Yeah, it's a lot of people named LeBron in like the Dominican Republic and stuff like that. It's like a common name over in that area.
Yeah, I seen Hebron. I ain't never seen no LeBron.
Yeah, I never heard of LeBron before. LeBron James. I never heard nobody named.
Me either. I never heard of a LeBron until that name.
First name or last name. I never heard of that shit.
You ain't never heard James?
Nah, I'm talking about. I never heard nobody
you ain't never heard
first name or last name LeBron.
I know hella nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So C-No, let me ask you this, C-No. I mean, I don't know if you know for sure, but do you think he know that? LeBron?
He probably didn't. His mom probably didn't let nobody know.
You seen Raising Kanan?
Yeah, I did. But like the guy up here near me, his name is Stephen LeBron. It's a lot of LeBrons as the last names.
Nah, I ain't never heard of that name.
We got
I didn't watch Kanan since like the second season, but I seen that shit, man, on the internet. Everybody spoiled that shit for me already. So y'all can talk about that shit if y'all want to.
Oh yeah.
I'm not finna go into it because a lot of people ain't seen it.
Okay, yeah, good. I'm still trying. I'm gonna watch it all at once.
Sometimes I go watch it because they be spoiling it. I'm like, let me hurry and go watch this shit so they spoil the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, man. I already seen the main shit, dog. That shit pissed me off when I seen that shit on the internet. I said, oh, hell no, man. That shit pissed me off.
I ain't see.
Well, yeah, he didn't get it. His interview is out. See, yeah, that's Stephen LeBron right there. See, LeBron is
you ain't lying. I
very
think I
common.
like a white dude named LeBron somewhere before.
It's a lot of people named LeBron. It's the last name. Like most of them got LeBron as their last name. So it's a last name, like for a lot of people. Like mostly in the, I've seen them more in like the South Americas than anything. They got last name LeBron, but yeah, LeBron.
I seen Kwame do a little live talking about VJ was gonna probably request a trade. So I'm like, I told y'all that was gonna happen. He kept trying to hype it up like LeBron going to the Sixers. I'm like, nigga, I do not want that hit to happen, dog. Now they already talking about.
No, that was Draymond saying that, like, does he really want to be there? Because Draymond want to take that place. Draymond want to be there. Like Draymond's gonna get away. Draymond, I'm telling you, that's why he took the 1-year deal. They could trade Embiid for Draymond. And he took the $27 million and took 1 year. So after this year, if he let's say they want to do a trade at the All-Star break or whatever, Embiid could be moved to Golden State, and then they could have Draymond. And Bob Myers is Draymond's guy. Remember, that Draymond and Bob were like this.
Yeah,
that was his main guy.
Facts.
What the hell we gonna do with Draymond?
I ain't gonna lie, Corey. Draymond be better.
Draymond will be bringing the ball up. He'll be bringing the ball up.
He'll be great for y'all.
What's LeBron on the team for?
Because he gonna do because Draymond gonna do all the dirty work, bro. Nobody in our team doing dirty work right now.
Man, that team will be ruined.
They said
that team will be ruined.
So what's the point of having Draymond?
Because LeBron not gonna go in the paint and play defense. He not gonna do none of that shit, Corey.
Man, I ain't even worried. I'm a Blazers fan.
He said, I'm a Blazers fish.
Not the Blazers. Go ahead, man.
I'm going with my boy Brandon Roy. Till LeBron going, I'm rolling with the Blazers.
I'm going with Brandon Roy now.
My second favorite player, dog. I'm rolling with Brandon.
No, it's crazy because my little brother, he a Sixers fan too, man. He kind of like the same way. He kind of like that shit took the wind out of his sails. He was excited as shit before LeBron came.
Well, shit,
Man, I remember Brandon Roy in college and what he did in Washington State. I said, Jesus, this dude, I don't know if he could, his game go like hit the NBA like this, but he was a beast in college.
Yeah, Brandon Roy was like that. He's one of my favorite players, man. I love Brandon Roy, man.
Yeah, he came to the NBA and made the NBA his bitch immediately. I said, damn, ain't nothing stopped his game.
One of the hardest players he had to guard was Brandon Roy.
Oh, yeah. Brandon Roy was like, he was kind of like he reminded me of he was like a bigger D Wade kind of.
And then you got it, Matt. He was doing all this with no knees.
Yep.
No knees. Balling.
Yeah, give him the business. He had to, he got so frustrated with being injured, he retired. Then he came back after he just healed. He didn't want to take no more money from the team. He was just like, man, I can't keep doing this to them. Man, he's like, and they kept sticking with him, you know, like, man, he was just frustrating them. Another long rehab, that stuff just take the life out of you.
To take a toll on you, man.
Yeah, and that's what Gil was sitting over there before he get crazy and stuff. When he was talking for real, that's what he was talking about. Like, man, that just kills you, man. You know, like going through that process, you know, just like I kept getting hurt. I come back again. Now it's my other knee. You know, I'm like, oh, man, I just had a long rehab. Now I got to go through another 4 weeks, 6 weeks. So he just going through depression.
Actually,
he had to drain his knee after like every game.
Yeah. I actually watched a little documentary about Brandon Roy, and his first knee injury was in high school, and he kind of rushed back to make it for like the state tournament or some shit like that, and like that began the beginning of the end.
Oh yeah, and them niggas ain't real like professional doctors like that. Well, they do professional, but they don't like they ain't paid like the top doctors.
No, right, exactly. You got to go to a doctor.
Yeah,
like a real doctor. Like it's like that now. The NBA, they just patch you up to get you back out there. Like go on and play. NFL, the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
The one dude, what's his name? Ebron. What's his name? The tight end.
Ebron. I know you're talking about the tight end, Eric Ebron.
Yeah, Eric Ebron for the Colts.
Detroit Lions.
Yep.
What happened with Ebron?
Man, he was playing. He was like, dude, I played. And he was like, I was going to sit out that year because my foot, he's like, my foot was so bad. Like, dog, I couldn't even hold my foot up like this. My foot was like flopping. I'm like, look at my foot, man, just flopping when I do that. They was like, dog, your whole thing is torn. He's like, they didn't tell you that? He was like, no, they was just saying like, oh, man, that's just a little thing. You should play with it. It's not giving you no pain, is it? He's like, no, really, but it's just flopping. He's like, I can't really go at full speed, you know, because I don't really. He's like, dude, you tore the entire muscle off right from right there that holds the foot together. That's why it's flopping like that. That's not supposed to happen. That's not the way it's supposed to be.
That show Playmakers that they had canceled on ESPN.
Yeah. What's the name? Omar was just talking about that.
Yeah, I'm watching. It's on ESPN. They got all the seasons on ESPN. You can watch.
Yeah, I know. I got the DVD over there. I got that and Tilt. They put out both of them, and they told them stop. I'm like, Tilt was great.
You ain't gonna get no more games from us if y'all don't stop.
Yeah,
it's too real. It was exposing too much.
I was in that movie with Omar Gooden.
Which one?
He had a movie called Playmaker that he was talking about. I didn't know the name of it until he just finally came out and said the name of it, just out the blue. It was called Playmaker. The Playmaker or something in New Orleans. I was there for Mardi Gras to show you that I was there for Mardi Gras. I had no plans of being in no movie. I was like, hey, dude, I think they filming a movie. That's why I was like, I messed up. Like I just walked on the set.
That's crazy.
I'm like, dog, I'm in a movie, dog.
Yeah, he killed that role in Playmakers though.
Yeah, so he talked the story, and then he said, I was in New Orleans filming a movie called The Playmaker, but we never finished it because I wonder what happened to us. I'm like, dog, they were making a movie, a commercial or something. Because I walked in the middle of this shit. And he was like, man, we were in New Orleans. I was like, damn it, that's the movie I was in. Zoe Salanda, who played Gamora, she was in the movie. Boris Kudo, he was in there. I was like, damn, I don't even know. I think it was something about football, just like Playmakers. He was like, and they ran out of money. He's like, man, the check stopped. They ain't got no money.
They ain't gonna fund that shit.
Yeah, they said it's over. So he was like, next thing you know, I get a script for Playmakers in Toronto. And they was like, first the NFL was like, hey, y'all can't use NFL. So he's like, all right, cool. We in Canada anyway. We don't just use CFL. So cool. We just say the CFL. We just won't say NFL. And he's like, after that first season came, man, the NFL watched that and said, oh no, we got to stop this. Because a lot of this true stories that didn't happen in the league. And the NFL covered all of it.
His story was similar to Ray Lewis a little bit.
Yeah.
With the little killing and all that, his friends.
Yeah. So they had to stop that because they was like, oh, wait, this is touching too close to home. We got to kill this.
And how crooked the owners was. I heard the owners was the main ones. How they was being portrayed in there.
And see, they don't remember. Most of them is too young to even remember. I was like, they had something wild like that in the 90s. Called First and 10. OJ was on that. That's what OJ was doing before he stabbed that girl up. Yeah, it's on Prime right now. I watched they got like 6 seasons. I'm watching it right now. That's when OJ and Debo got into a fight. And OJ got Debo kicked off the show.
Oh,
man, that was real, dude. They was sleeping with all the chicks in the hotel rooms. Everybody cheating on their wife. Jeff Rowe, man, that was my show. Jeff Rowe and what's his name, man? Him and Jethro and Bubba, man, the 2 offensive linemen. Them dudes, man, they was great. Jeff Rowe was sleeping with every chick on the road. Bubba married and cheating on his wife. Bubba, you told me you were gonna stop cheating. Bubba had lost the watch. She gave him this engravement, and they had 2 hookers, and the hookers stole the watch. They robbed him. He's like, man, he had to go find somebody to bootleg the watch to get a cheap one, man. With the inscriptions. And it was fooling the wife until they found the police. Like, hey, man, we found who stole it. We done turned it in. They took it over there to your wife. Like, yeah, we found the prostitutes. I'm like, dude, you gonna go tell the man wife? We found the prostitute. We got his stuff back. They was trying to sell his watch. Oh man.
I the Pete Rose show too.
Yo, that's the realest show out was First and 10. OJ started.
What that came on?
Kept
HBO or something? I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that might have been before my time, so, you know.
Yeah.
That was the 90s. It was. Remember, OJ stabbed her in 94. I think the last season was like 93.
Oh yeah. That's a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the early 90s. It showed you the NFL life. It used to come on HBO, but it's on Prime Video now.
They don't like nothing depicting the NFL.
So, dude, all that stuff, sexual harassment, grabbing the chicks up. I'm like, Prime, try to clean it up as much as they can. But shoot, man, First and 10 used to be the show. It's like, hey, First and 10. I was like, I'm on the last season, I think. Because OJ brought the chick in that he was banging. And he was like, look, get her out of here. I'm going to bring this chick in I'm sleeping with. So it went all the way up until OJ stabbed old girl up. And he was like, that's it. And so now Lathan, his daddy was the director, Stan Lathan. He produced and stuff. So it was
her daddy got her in a lot of movies and shit.
Yeah, I don't think she was in this one though. Like he was doing stuff for years.
I forgot what first movie
It
she
was
was in.
6 seasons. I'm on season 5 right now.
And what channel it came on?
It was on HBO, but now
Oh, I
it's
know the HBO show.
yeah, it's on Prime Video now. They
Oh.
got all the seasons. So I was like, bet.
I know
back.
they finally got Power on like Netflix now.
Yeah, like the first joint. I think they got the
Yeah.
first one on there.
They finally got that on Netflix. I'm like, Netflix finally did something right. Might bring an audience to them now.
Yeah, see, I go to Prime to get all my old classic movies.
I ain't been on Prime in a minute. I be on Tubi.
Yeah, Tubi stepped their game up though.
Yeah, Tubi, that's what I be Tubi and YouTube. That's it. I don't really mess with Hulu either. I had Hulu for like a month. That shit was trash. And the only reason I had it was because of Stars. But once I found out how to watch that Stars and all that for free, it was over for them niggas.
Nah, for real. Give me the hookup, Corey. What's the site, man? I'm trying to get on that.
Shit, it's a whole bunch. They be switching though, but I probably could put it in the link though. I just watched the Raising Cane on that shit last night. Nah, I'm like shit. We already paid for a lot. I heard like the dollar went down like 30% or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You said the dollar?
The dollar went down 30%.
Yeah, because Trump keep fucking everything up with that war, man.
I'm like, dog, we just get broken, bro. That 10,000 last year, or 10 years ago, ain't the same as it is this year.
Yep.
Money decreasing value and shit, but everything going up.
That's what happens, dog, when you let a fucking idiot in the White House.
Then we don't own nothing, and then we don't own none of the stores, so we
Hey,
get taxed
he
on
in
all
your
this
town.
shit.
Y'all let him up in there.
Man,
I don't see no black owned.
I don't know what the hell we was doing. It wasn't us, you know. That's the whole country, man. Like, I don't know. It's crazy because I'm seeing little shit on social media pop up. There's old videos this damn with Trump like in the 80s and the 90s talking about how we need to go to Iran, how we need to go to war with Iran. Da 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 da. Like he been plotting this shit for years. People don't even know what's going on. So you know.
He don't even know what's going on. He just that's
Nah, he know. Trust me, it's a bigger plan, bruh. You know how much money his family done got since he been in the White House?
Billions, buddy.
Billions, dog. His family own like the weapons. Some of them, they in the little weapons industry, dog. Like major war type shit. Like he lived for this type of shit. So he started a war so his family can profit off the shit. Like
that's every year.
But he also was trying to get resources over there, though. That oil, that Strait of Hormuz. That's why he going so hard for that Strait of Hormuz or whatever that shit called. Because it's all about a power play, man. That's all this shit is. And it's like, I get it, but like, you know, it's pros and cons to everything, man.
Oh man, the actor who played Big Pussy on Sopranos just died.
Oh yeah, I just seen that too. Like 80 years old.
Oh yeah, Slim. Yup. Yeah, I did see that. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, they always dying like threes and shit. Like somebody, like that should be crazy how they be able to just dying at the same time.
Yeah, they were old when they was doing the Sopranos.
Yup, they was. They was old.
They love the Sopranos and shit, but they don't love the Wire and all that.
Yeah, The Wire. That's my favorite show, man. That's my favorite show of all time.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, that one and Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Singleton died though.
You see this movie trivia they got for your boy.
What's going on with the Blade movie and all that shit? I'll watch it.
Oh, that shit's dead. I was talking about that yesterday. Hold on, let me see what this.
Yeah, well, it was crazy before you even said. I was like,
Which
bro,
1982
they even brought up a Blade movie because they seen the success of
for more than a decade. E.T. Oh yeah. Next question. The romantic drama Titanic tied the records for the most Academy Awards won. How many did it win? Oh, shit. That's 11.
6. Oh, all right.
It's got to be 11. Yeah. It said the most.
Oh,
Titanic.
I don't know.
Titanic. Yeah, that's right. I know that joint won a
Which
bunch.
actor played the
That's why I don't
main
mess with the water.
character Z
Cause Titanic.
in DreamWorks' first animated film, Ants? Who was Z?
What game is this? Why you play this?
Which
I
actor?
don't know trivia. I don't know trivia. Bro.
Sylvester
That's just like some
Stallone.
basketball trivia, sports trivia.
God damn it! It was Woody Allen. I knew I should have said that.
That
I was
weird.
gonna say that too, you know. I was gonna say Woody.
Who produced Shrek? That's DreamWorks.
Yeah.
Yeah, DreamWorks.
Okay.
Oh, that's movie. Oh, movie trivia. I said. Yeah.
The fan favorite superhero, The Dark Knight, spent how many weeks at number 1? Dark Knight, that was 4 weeks. That was like a month.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. I ain't really in the superhero movie, dude, but
In the
and I don't even
ancient Greek
consider
film
I
Troy,
don't even
which
consider
actor
Batman a
played the
superhero.
main character Achilles? Oh, you know that's Brad.
That's Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, baby.
All right.
Angelina Jolie can't stand that.
Avatar grossed 2.9 billion, making it the highest grossing movie.
Yeah. I think they did that just because Black Panther did them numbers.
Yep.
The sets of Barbie was scaled smaller than life to mirror the proportions.
But now I take that back. I knew some Mexicans.
How much of the
that wanted to
percent?
do that shit.
I would say about 23%.
I never even seen Avatar.
Oh, 23%. That was a guess, but I'm like, they was gonna have to go down a lot to make it look like a doll.
Yep.
Yeah, I know a lot of movie trivia too, man. But I'm tripping. It was
7 out of 8. Damn it, I almost had a perfect score. God damn.
You should have waited like 2 more seconds. See, I was gonna say Woody Allen, dog.
Yeah, I don't know why. That was the first name that popped up.
I don't know why I said Sylvester Stallone, but I don't even remember Ants. So
I don't either. I was guessing. I didn't even know.
I was like, man, I remember Ants in a Bug Life was too much of the
that
same
was my movie as a kid. I remember Ants. That was my movie.
Yeah, Ants. I remember the scene with 2 bees was there, man. Them bees got murdered. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, damn, this thing go hard. 2 bees got murdered. Like, I was like, oh shit.
What, Woody Allen made that movie?
Yeah, he was in the actual parts of the voice for the main ant. I didn't know he was the voice.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat is on HBO Max. HBO Max started getting all the movies again. I was like, all right, that's what's up.
I gotta watch that Mortal Kombat. The last one was trash.
I like the tournament stuff.
I'm trying to think. Which one that was? Hold on. The one with Jackson with the arms, right? The black dude, bald head dude. That's the last one I've seen. I don't know if it was one after.
Well, Jax was in both of them, but this was, the one where they had the tournament. Shao Kahn is in this.
Oh, see, I ain't see I seen the last one. That one, I ain't like that one.
Yeah, this is the actual tournament that's going on now.
I like the original one.
But I saw Blanca in the trailer, Blanca for the Street Fighter. They finally showed Blanca.
Oh, for real, she back?
Yeah, for Street Fighter. They showed that trailer. Yeah.
Oh, I ain't 50 supposed to be in Street Fighter?
Because Jason Momoa playing him.